BBC 97.3.
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
Good evening.
Oh, yes. Oh, dear. Pure shit. Never taking the hat off. I'm still wearing the hat. The hat is going to stay on my head for as long as I live. I think it's good for your hair to keep a hat on all the time. I'm not sure if that's the case, or it's like Adrian Just in the 70s. You don't know who Adrian Just is, do you, Chris?
Not a clue.
You don't know who Adrian Just is. In the old days, he used to be, what the hell's going on with that? Stay there. He used to be the funniest man in the radio. And what he'd do is... What's happening with that man? What he'd do, he was on BBC, he was Radio 1, like Saturday afternoons or Sunday afternoons or something, and he would just play clips of stuff and edit clips together and have sound effects and... Can someone send me some Adrian Just on an MP3? I need to educate my... my young assistant here, Nasty Adam's calling in. He ain't never getting on. Adam, if you're listening, Fergus, whatever your name is, you're never getting on the show again. I don't mind you being rude about me. That's absolutely fine and par for the course when you do this kind of ting. But you were very rude about my mother, Adam. Adam, what's his name, Andy? Andy? Nasty Adam. Nasty Adam.
Yeah. He's probably wasted hours just
ringing.
ringing.
When he could be doing, I don't know, helping orphans.
Yeah.
He could have driven an orphan to Disneyland and back by now.
Or an old person.
Or an old... I don't think the elderly want to go to Disneyland.
Why not?
It's not really suited for them.
There's loads of things for them to do.
Like what? Sit and have a coffee?
No, teacups.
I had... all I've eaten today... everything's messed up, okay. All I've eaten today, for my breakfast, I had 2 cupcakes. What are they called? Shaking bacon. But Baker's dozen. What are they called? The Baker's... the Baker... Fabulous Baker Boys.
Baker's 12.
Something like that. Cupcakes. For lunch, I had 4 cupcakes. And then for my tea, before I came out, I had another 4 That's all I've eaten is 10 cupcakes all day.
As long as you had 5 a day, it's fine.
5 a day, exactly. That's the thing, you know. So, they got no like hand towels in the toilets. I've had to dry my hands with toilet paper, which means you have residue of toilet paper. Didn't get my nails done. I've still got ladies' nails.
Oh.
Didn't get the nails done this weekend, but didn't get... No, he's calling up on 2 numbers now. Nasty Adam, you're not getting on, mate. It's not happening. Are we allowed to say who our special guest is on the all-new Triple M this coming Sunday?
Well,
it's Frank Sidebottom.
Oh, well, I was just going to say before you said that, it's kind of, you know...
Is Frank Sidebottom's coming in?
Well...
It better be confirmed.
Well, he phoned me up and said, "Hello, Chris."
He said what? Why was he putting on a stupid accent?
Hello, Chris.
That's better. That's quite good, actually.
I hope you don't mind, but can I come in to Triple M on Sunday?
It's actually a brilliant impression.
I can't do impressions.
That's a good impression. That's genuinely a good impression. Are you aware of the Frank Sidebottom, Andy?
Vaguely,
Okay,
yeah.
He's coming in. Anyone who doesn't know who he is, let's, I think we've got, oh, here we go, let's,
Oh, have you listened to the 7 to 10
This is it.
show? It's really fantastic. Oh,
Now,
yeah.
you carry on straight away at the end,
it
see if we
is,
notice.
It really is. You mean like that?
Go.
Oh, have you listened to
It's not bad, is
the
it?
7 to 10 show? It's really fantastic, you know, it is, it really is.
That's not bad, that's genuinely, I'm impressed by that. We found something that my producer can do. He can do an impression of a not very well-known act from the 80s. Well done, you, Chris. Excellent stuff there. OK, onwards and upwards. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number for the beginning of the weekday show, the first 30 minutes. Also, we take your call straight to air and we go to line 3. You're on the wireless.
G'day, this is Wally Dingo with Aussie Rules Roundup. In Split Week 12, weekend winners were Richmond, Collingwood and St Kilda. Special mention to Kevin Rose, who's listening on the internet in Western Australia. Good on you, Kevin. Till next Monday, let's hear it from Margaret River.
He's sounding old, isn't he, now? He's really starting to sound old. I don't know what happened. Was his name Dingo Wallybutt?
Yes.
Don't do that for the whole show, actually.
I gotta check it works.
Yeah, we'll just stop it now, because it's actually quite irritating.
You just said it was
Just
really good.
Take your hand off the nose.
You said it was really good.
Take your hand off your nose.
I don't
Take your hand off your nose!
Alright.
Just irritating. Is it Karen Mercer doing the travel? Did she get home last night?
She must have, unless she just stayed here.
Well, she could have stayed. She had the terrible trouble. I haven't got jump leads in my car. It turns out I felt bad because I thought, well, maybe I have got jump leads, and I checked and I haven't got jump leads.
Yeah.
I have. I tell you what I have.
Yeah.
I have a jump lead.
What?
I have the
Red or black?
I have the black one.
But I was worried that even if you had jump leads, that we wouldn't know how to use them.
No, we did Karen Mercer last night, who does the travel here. She's the scatty travel.
Yeah.
Lady. She came up to us literally at 9:59 last night before the all-new Triple M, and said, "Oh, have you got jump leads for your? I've left my lights on. Have you got jump leads?" And I thought I did. Well, it looked really suspicious because I thought I did, and then I thought, well, actually, no, that was in the old car. I know I had jump leads in the old car. In the new car, I don't think I have. I've only got the black one. It turns out. I don't think you can jump a car. And anyway, we don't know how to. I've used them before in the past, but I don't know which one goes which. And with modern cars that have got computers on, it's easy to blow the computer up by doing it incorrectly. So, well, I'm guessing she got home. We saw her accosting a man. So that's something. Let's take a gamble, shall we? We could regret this. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
I thought you said another.
Oh, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. We took the gamble with the withheld number. I thought you said I'd never. And Nasty Adam got 6 words on the wireless. Well done, Adam. You beat me by 6 words. Anyone doesn't know? Chris? Did you recap? Could you do a recap for me on?
Yeah, sure.
What Nasty Adam? Who he
Ready?
is? Okay, yeah, go.
Here I go.
Go.
Adam is a listener who dislikes Iain and has a bit of a temper.
Yeah.
He likes to call up and ask Iain questions about his name, but doesn't like to be asked questions himself.
No.
He has also said he wants to be Ian's dentist.
He has said that. He said he's going to train to be my dentist to cause me the maximum amount of pain. I need to get my electric toothbrush. I never did that. Got a new monitor in the studio, and I'm going to say it's looking pretty fly. Do you remember that song, Pretty Fly for a White Guy? How did that go? Everybody says I'm pretty fly for a white guy.
Baby.
Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. I heard you like a little bit of side bottom.
Oh, I love a bit of side bottom.
Yeah, which right or left?
I don't mind. I'm not fussy.
How would that work then? You lay down.
Okay, we've got where you're going with that. Thank you very much. 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello there.
Hi, mate. I want some advice. I play guitar.
Yeah.
Basically, I did want to play some guitar on the radio to you, but
yeah.
You know when you were saying about when you get really nervous on the phone and stuff?
I get nervous phoning up radio
I can't do
stations.
it. My arms feel like lead. I just want some advice. What can I do?
I can't give you any advice because when I phone up, every now and then I'll be lying in bed, sort of drifting off, right, listening to Clive Ball, and suddenly it'll get to last caller of not last caller of the night. Not Bob's Tea Break. What do they call it? What does Clive call the last 30 minutes of the show where it's called straight to air? Has he got a name for that, Chris?
I think it's just called straight to air.
It is just called straight to air, isn't it? It used to be Bob's Tea Break. And every now and then I think, oh, do you know what? I'm going to have a go at this. I'm going to have a go at it. So I'll sort of sit up and I'll get my phone and I'll dial. And I'm in bed and I'm getting really nervous and I start shaking and start trembling and feel awful.
But that's got to be really unusual for you because you do a lot of, you know what I mean, like television work and stuff like that.
But doing TV work is easy. Yeah. Doing this job is easy in as much as I don't get nervous doing it anymore. Yeah. But phoning up a radio station, I've been phoning up radio stations for years, and I still get really, really nervous. I tell you what, if anybody out there has overcome their nerves at phoning up us or other stations, 0870 9090 973, and let's. What's your name, my friend?
It's Jason. I can try and play a little bit for you now. I've got the acoustic.
Let's have a little snatch.
All right, I'll play. Did you say a little while ago you didn't mind Metallica?
I don't mind Metallica. I like the film they made.
Yeah, I'll play. I'll try and do the intro to Nothing Else Matters.
Okay, good lad.
Yeah, I'll try.
Here we go.
Just see what it sounds like first.
Okay.
How does that sound?
It sounds sweet as a nut.
Right, here we go. No laughing if I do it wrong, 'cause my hands really feel like lead.
Okay. Lead Hands. It's a good name for a band. He's good. He's not bad, this lad. Better than me. Can you play guitar, Chris?
I'd like to think I can.
I'm beginning to think of a new feature. Well, we learn you the guitar on the radio.
You got a guitar?
I have got loads of guitars, yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, I play guitar.
What do you need loads for?
One's acoustic. One's an electric I had when I was 16. One's an electric I bought when I got some money, and it's based on Ace Frehley from Kiss. And 2 are bass guitars.
I don't have very good hand-to-hand coordination.
Oh. And I used to think I was quite good at guitar. I used to think I was all right. Nothing special, was right. Then I had a little go at playing it the other day, after years of not playing, like, 6-string guitar. I was flipping awful. I got quite depressed, 'cause I couldn't do it. So I've been playing bass for years, so I've got these fat fingers.
That's it.
Jason, that was cracking, mate. Well done, fella.
I can't believe I've done that.
Good lad, you did a good job.
Yeah, I just want to get over this confidence thing. I can, like, when I'm around my mates and stuff, I've been playing for, well, quite a while, but I prefer, I started out on electric.
Oh, right, yeah.
But with acoustic, as you know, the neck's a lot wider, the strings seem harder, the action's higher.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I go around my mates, I've got no problem, but every time I go on the radio...
Jason, one second. Karen Mercer?
Hello.
Jason's just telling us about guitars. Can you wait a minute?
Yeah.
All right, cheers. Go on, Jace.
No, that's all right. I'm just really glad I've done that. Cheers, Ian.
Cheers, mate. Take care. Give us a call again. Right, okay, Yasser might start calling us again. Wouldn't that be exciting? Wouldn't that be exciting if Yasser started calling us again?
I did very much enjoy the classic Yasser.
Classic Yasser last night. If you missed the all-new Triple M, it was a fantastic show. There was some rubbish bits, actually. It's a bit slow. But someone phoned up and played some classic Yasser down the phone. If you don't know who... Well, I've got a couple of Yasser clips. Yasser used to call in a lot and say things like, I don't know...
Hello, Ian. They actually go forward in the winter. I don't feel nothing. And, like, you know, you're 32, but you're acting like on the radio like about 20.
Do you remember when everyone used to sing this?
Hey, little hen, when will you lay me an egg for my tea?
Anyway, he started emailing again after trying to get me the sack and me telling him to get lost. He started emailing again, and let's just say I'm not averse to Yasser having a slot on the show, like a proper slot where he comes in and does like 15 minutes. Oh, Chris, I've just said that to you on air, and we haven't discussed that. Well, sorry, as the producer of this show, how do you feel about the idea I've just come up with?
Well, you always do it, so
that's good, lad. But Yasser, you need to call in. That's the thing. If we're going to have these discussions, we have to have them on air. And I'm sure we can hammer out a deal, and I'm 100% genuine here. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Hello, can I talk to Ian?
You're talking to him.
Lovely.
Go on then.
Hello?
Yes?
Hello, Ian?
Yes, boss.
How's it going?
It's going slowly.
What's this, a little while ago I spoke to you on the wireless, and you offered me to have a fight on the Fight Night 2003 on the Xbox 360. How about it sometime?
A fight on the Fight Night... Do you know, I'm rubbish at that game.
Oh, yeah?
I'm absolutely rubbish at that game.
But you loved it.
I got well into it. Do you know, I played it for the first time in about 6 months, a couple of weeks ago on my mate's PS3. Basically, it's a boxing game, and it's superb. But I'm not very good at it. So you could... I'll fight you at it, but you'll beat me easily.
That's going to be a disappointment then.
In that case, we'll leave it there. It's a brilliant game. I haven't played that for a long, long time. I was playing on the Wii, Nintendo Wii this weekend. I haven't played on that. I don't really play on that very often, but every now and then I was playing Godfather on it, playing the Godfather, and you just go around. It's kind of like Grand Theft Auto, but set in the Godfather days, and it's got Marlon Brando's in it. All the people from the Godfather are in it. It's fantastic. You go around, he's beating people up, bribing coppers and stuff. It's great.
Does it have their voices in it?
It's definitely got Marlon Brando's, and it's got another guy in it who's in loads of other like gangster films that I don't know. But yeah, Marlon Brando's in it.
Wicked.
Yeah, wicked. Wickedy, wah.
Like, all my loving for you.
Oh, dear.
Oh, sugar. Hold on. Right, listen, I've got a plan. I want to compress a full vaudeville performance into 30 seconds, right?
Yes, boss.
Right.
1, 2, 3. And then while I'm away, we'll make love every day, and I'll save all my loving for you. Right, dancing. Gag. You know, I said to my wife, I said, let me bet on one more horse, and it will be the last. That was about 15 seconds.
Yeah. So, Chris, have you actually made any moves to get Tommy Boyd as a guest on this show?
I made one move.
What move did you make?
It was an email move.
To what?
To his radio station.
Well, why don't you email him? Because I know his email address. It's probably something like tommy.boyd@bbc.co.uk. In fact, I'm on his mailing list, so I get, oh, here we go. Oh, look at that. Hang on a minute, let's see if we can,
Well, I was trying to be professional and go through his people.
He is his people. I've got his Skype at home somewhere as well.
Well, then, if we're cutting out the middleman, why don't you email him?
Why don't you email that?
How can I email that?
It hasn't got an email address yet, you're correct. If it did, though, it would be shindiggery@hotmail.co.uk, but it hasn't got one. Line 3, oh, no, you're not, I didn't press the button. 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello, just a query.
Yes.
What happened to that guy that used to ring in about sandwiches, and then the other guy that used to ring in and pretend to be Jack Bauer?
Oh, there was the guy who used to phone in to be Jack Bauer, you're right. And then there was an American guy, was it
Yeah,
Jim?
he was brilliant.
Was it Jim from Texas?
I think so, yeah.
And I thought he was a little bit creepy and a little bit upsetting.
Yeah, but it was funny. It was so funny.
Oh,
I happen to be coming by today.
Is that Jim?
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Jim?
I'm here.
Is that Jim or is that... What? Is that a recording?
Bad line.
Is this who you mean?
Yes, him.
Oh, okay.
Him. He was brilliant. Is he back then?
Well,
are we having a meal tonight?
All we need now is the Jack Bauer impersonator, and we've got them all.
Yes, that would make my night complete.
I'm happy to make your night.
Agent Jack Bauer.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
This is Agent Jack Bauer.
I have a 24.
I don't know what's going on.
We have 24.
I missed a lot of episodes.
If you run backwards, you get 23.
So, Sheila, you've got both of your wishes come true.
Thank you so much, Ian.
It's a dream, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Well, there you go. That was weird. This is Jack Bauer.
Yeah, is the person still alive?
I don't know. Ask Jim from Texas.
Hey, Tim.
He's alive.
I got an Alabama accent now.
I knew a small child. He was albino. He got the red eye and the pink face.
I'm a redneck.
And a pink eye.
I'm a redneck.
He had a white hair.
This country.
And he would be beaten for his illness.
What do you do for a living? I die for my country.
I would never take part in the beating of an albino child.
What have you achieved in your life? Nothing.
Sure got a pretty mouth. You sure got a pretty mouth, boy. Make you squeal like a piggy.
Yeah. So, how's life, brother?
What on earth is going on here?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Turn the music off, son.
That's not my music.
Turn the music off, son. You know it makes sense.
Listen, brother. Do not call me son. I'm not your son.
Is that a Vinny? Vinny, what's your name? Vinny?
Hey, do not call me by the wrong name.
Hello, Ian. Hello, Ian. Can I speak to Rabba?
No, the Brando is dead, so he can't be in the game. I think he could be mugged off.
You just do it.
No. Yeah.
This is Godfather.
Yeah, you sound like a...
Yeah, Uncle, you know what he sounds like. No, don't say it. Well, thanks for that. Jack.
Bye.
That was awful accent skills there from Muppet. Well, it's a pleasant start to the show, isn't it? I think we can squeeze one more in, actually. Let's go to line 5. 5 are on the wireless.
Oh, we're in this, Mr. Butler.
Hello, Mr. Butler.
We were saying a little while ago about people who were nervous to phone up, but they overcome
Oh,
their...
you've managed to overcome your nerves, haven't you?
I've had hypnosis now, and I'm completely cured.
Oh, fantastic.
I got hypnotised by a man in the pub. He charged me 50 quid, went round the back of the pub and he hypnotised.
Sounds a little bit dodgy bodski, but never mind.
It's a bit painful when I sit down, but I'm, apart from that, I'm completely cured.
Okay, do you know what, Mr. Butler? I'm going to bottle out for you.
Oh, thank you, Ian.
There we go. So, 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. If you call up now, you'll speak to Chris and he will call you back.
Look here. Good evening.
Надуто. Панування. Долго вообще будет ниже воды, тише травы. А потом, блядь, начнём. Вот.
Step in here, if that's all right. Thank you. It's exciting about the global radio, isn't it? It's got exciting news about that. We're all very pleased. Goal! Very exciting. Okay. We're just doing the cleaning. We're just doing the cleaning, and Andy, while this is all going on, it's what happens from time to time.
I understand, yeah.
Helen's not here. She's bunking off. Alex is near. He's bunking off. Not to say your third choice, Andy, but...
Although it turned out to be third choice.
No, it turns out your fifth choice, but I didn't mention two other people in the list. Gary Brown, who knows what... He didn't come back from Glastonbury. Who knows what's happened to Gary Brown?
So you're saving my feelings then, basically.
Oh, they're good, those Hoovers. I like those. Thank you very much. See you later on. Good stuff.
Is it a Henry?
It's a Henry copy. It's a Marcus, I think they call it.
It's got a face.
I know, it is a Henry. It is a Henry, actually, yeah. I'm meeting my cleaner tomorrow at, okay, yes, let's, by the way, if you want to go to onthewireless.net and discuss the show live, you're more than welcome to onthewireless.net, and you can speak to a bloke called Dave, and someone pretending to be Nasty Adam, so that's got to be good fun. Right, 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Actually have stuff to talk about this evening. But the first thing we threw out, we did mention this, so we'll put this out again, is, if you've overcome your nerves at calling up the radio show, what did you do? Because a lot of people phone up, I get really nervous. And I do, I get a shaky leg when I phone up. I get a bit trembly, and then once I've done it, it's like, what was that all about? And I did that thing on Radio 4 the other day, I got nervous about that. And I did, I did something on here, on the phone. Maybe it was an interview for like 11:52 or something, I don't quite know what it was. And I got nervous doing that, and that was really weird. So, who's this? I went to see Chris Cornell, and he played some Soundgarden song. They sounded pretty good. I don't know who Chris Cornell is, I'm afraid. Richard's in Greenford.
Hello.
You don't normally call me Richard.
No, but I like to call you.
And I like you calling me. Who's that weird chap you normally hand the phone over to when you phone me up?
John Aspey.
John Aspey?
He's a brilliant jingle writer.
Oh, okay. Oh.
He did you a lovely jingle which went on a little bit too long.
Yes.
But it can easily be pruned.
It can be what?
Easily be pruned.
Oh, pruned.
Pruned, yes.
Pruned.
Anyway.
Yes, boss.
Can I persuade you, Ian?
Yes.
To give up your car and your teeth, and you won't regret it.
My car and my teeth?
Yes.
Well, why do those two things go together?
Because they're both things that you can give up.
My teeth?
Yeah, you give up your teeth.
But I like my teeth.
No, you won't like them as much as a nice pair of artificial ones.
No, I don't want fake teeth. They'll slip all over the place.
No, they fit nicely into your gums.
Oh, but how would I get to work?
Take a taxi. They're cheaper than a car.
Taxis aren't cheaper than cars.
Yes, they are.
To get to work, to get a taxi from my house to work will be about 20 quid.
About 20 quid.
So it's about 35, 40 quid a night it would cost me to get to and from work.
Oh, in that case, don't give up your car.
Excellent. Well done. Thank you for... And also, what would be the point of giving up a car and then using another car?
Well, you'd be chauffeur driven for one thing.
Well, that would be
And you
nice.
wouldn't have any accidents. You'd do all the accidents.
I've been in minicabs that have had accidents before. Oh, yes. And why... But I don't understand why I should lose my teeth.
Because you don't want the agony of toothache.
No.
You don't want the agony of going to the dentist to cure it.
Yes.
You don't want the agony all around.
I must admit, I don't like my teeth. I absolutely hate my teeth more than any other part of my body.
Yes, well, everybody does.
What? Everyone hates my teeth? What?
Are you bald?
Am I bald?
Yes.
No.
Well, you haven't got anything to worry about on that score.
No, I'm going grey though, but I'm liking going grey.
Oh yes, very distinct.
It is. I quite like the grey. I'd rather. Now I don't make any judgments on anyone, but I'd rather be grey than bald.
Yes.
I think that's the way to go.
Oh yes.
Well, Richard, thanks for calling, but I'm afraid you couldn't persuade me.
No, never mind. It's just I've persuaded myself, and I'm in seventh heaven because of it.
What? You've given up your car and your
I've
teeth?
given up my car, and I've given up my teeth.
What? So you've had your teeth ripped out recently?
Not recently. About quite a time ago.
Will you be phoning up Clive Ball tonight and doing any mathematics?
I might.
Well, that's something to look forward to. Richard, thank you for that.
Okay.
Good lad. Oh, yeah, too much of that wheezy stuff, but yes, he'll be on Clive Ball's show doing mathematics. Have you ever heard him do the mathematics, Chris, on the Clive show?
Yeah, they're genius.
Never works. It never. Sorry, Nick, are you right?
No, I've got a cough.
Okay, well, you have a cough if you want. I'll put the fader down. Go on.
You can't put the fader down, you must put it up.
I can put it down.
No, listen, I heard earlier that you were in bed with Clive Ball.
Is there any chance you could pick up your phone?
I have to pick it up.
You're on speaker, though.
Oh, I speak the phone. The geezer earlier...
Yeah, but can't you pick up the phone and not...
Yeah, but the geezer who's talking about the paper teeth, he had a very good point.
Right, yeah, but could you pick up the phone and not do it on speaker?
No, I'm not on speaker.
You are such a liar.
Oi.
I'm going to say it, you're a liar.
Okay. I like it when you call me a liar.
It's good and it's sexy. But pick up the phone.
Oh, you perv. It ain't sexy at all.
Will you pick up the phone? Because it sounds awful.
Okay. I've just got to walk into the other room.
I'll tell you what it sounds like.
It
sounds like this.
I'm the field.
You're talking like this, and it sounds like this. You can't hear a word you're saying, and it sounds rubbish. Pick up the blooming phone.
Yeah, but I'm in the field.
Oh, you're so... Right, get to your point quickly, or I'm going to...
I don't want to get my point.
Do you want to talk about Clive Ball or not?
Are you in bed with Clive Ball now?
No, I'm not in bed with Clive Ball now.
You have got a fetish about Clive Ball.
I've not got a fetish. I think he's one of the greatest broadcasters in this country.
You've drifted off with him. I heard you say you drifted off with him.
No, I didn't. No, this is all because someone...
And there was, at one point, Frank Sidebottom coming.
Frank Sidebottom's coming in on Friday, yes.
Yeah, no, into the bedroom.
Bitches.
You and Clive Ball.
Bitches.
Doing it.
Massive big up.
You perv.
Yeah.
Well, I've never peed in a swimming pool.
Well, thanks, Nick.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. What the hell was that? Chris, are you filtering these calls? Is that the best you could do?
Just a little bit.
He was rubbish. 08709090973 is the telephone number. If you want to call up, you're more than welcome to. Eddie's in the Crouch End.
Oh, hi, Ian.
It's going to be a good show tonight, Eddie.
Hello, what?
It's going to be a good show. It's not going to be innovative or particularly different tonight. We did a couple of different shows last week where I didn't take any calls and I laid down and stuff like that. But it's going to be a good, strong, solid show this evening.
Yeah, the slumber party was fun.
It was nice.
I was only had the lights turned down.
The lights down. I had a bad back, so I lay on the desk. Chris came and joined me.
I'm surprised there's room on the desk, what with all your sliders and...
It's massive. It's actually massive. I tell you what I'll do. I'll take a picture of it. I'll bring my camera in tomorrow, take a picture of it and put it on the website, because it's massive, this desk.
But do you think it's, got any filters on that could filter out Richard's
wheezing.
Oh, now listen, I only normally...
I've got the DAB, you see.
I only hear Richard in the car or on the DAB at home. It sounds even worse in my headphones than it does on the DAB.
I felt a little bit ill, actually.
Oh, God, you just want to say, cough! Just cough, man, get it out! Spit it up into a handkerchief and put it in your pocket.
Put that fag out, man.
Yeah, well, no, hey, listen, you know that on July the 1st, everyone has to give up smoking.
Yeah.
Well, on Monday, I think it's Monday, July the 2nd, on this show, we're having a National Smoking Day show, and everyone is encouraged. In fact, on that show, we're only going to let people on if they've sparked up a fag. Seriously, I mean it, man, because I feel they're... I miss places smelling of smoke. I don't smoke, but Chris and I went and saw David Cross on Saturday night at the 100 Club, and it was full of smoke, and I came out, I don't go to pubs or anything anymore. For the first time in a long time, I came home and my clothes smelled of smoke. And it smelt fantastic. It was like, yes, I've had a proper night out.
Felt really dirty and grungy.
I felt dirty and I thought, yeah, I've had a proper night out. And I was a little bit of a cough in the morning. I thought, this is great.
Oh, how horrible. Well, by the way, where's Frank Sidebottom coming in?
Well, Sunday, but that's not confirmed, apparently. I was told it was confirmed. But I received a text saying, Frank Sidebottom says he's coming in on Sunday night's all-new Triple M. And then Chris has now said, well, it's not confirmed, but...
Do you think he'll mind if I phone up and ask him what he thinks of John Shuttleworth?
Do you know, I'd be interested to see, to get the answer to that, but I wouldn't like to ask the question myself. But please do. Genuinely, please do.
You don't think he'd get all humpy or anything?
If he does, I could take him in a fight, so don't worry.
You reckon?
Yeah, I could take Frank Sidebottom. Easy! Seriously, I could headbutt him, and you couldn't miss.
Yeah, you couldn't, could you?
No, but yeah, do phone in and ask him.
Okay, I'll enjoy that.
Okay, thanks, Eddie.
Okay.
Good lad, there we go. We have got a Frank Sidebottom... Frank Sidebottom, I'm doing it now. But people think that Frank Sidebottom and John Shuttleworth are the same person. Well, they're not the same person. I know that, because I've seen them both, and they look completely different. But people are saying they're the same... thing. Anyway, hopefully he's coming in on Sunday night. So, 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. The way it works, you phone up, you'll speak to my producer Chris, he'll ask you what you want, and you can lie to him, by the way. He's not a human lie detector. He'll ask you what you want, and then he'll call you back, so it doesn't even cost you that much. So far, I need to know if you've got any techniques for overcoming your nerves when you phone up the radio station, and also... You know them skeleton keys that they're always going on about in, like, detective shows and stuff like that? Do they really exist? Karen, are you doing a full shift, or are you bunking off early?
I'm going to stay with you for the duration.
Well done, you, because I'm not being rude about your colleagues, but that Alan Joyce is a slacker. He comes in, he does an hour... There we go. No, okay, excellent, thank you. Now, if you're listening at home on the DAB, keep an ear out for that beep, because the travel people... I only found this out the other day.
Yeah.
The travel people like to time themselves. They try and keep it to a minute, but you notice that beep will go, and there'll be another 30, 45 seconds of travel nonsense. So, listen for the beep. Away you go. Karen Mercer.
Well, it's a difficult journey ahead of you if you're going to be getting...
Bitches.
So, I've just... Chris's computer screen is a light shade of blue. And I said, well, that will make you sleepy. It's that shade of blue will make you sleepy. And he says, oh, no, colours can't make you sleepy. But it's a known fact that cobalt blue is the specific shade, will make you sleepy. There was this thing where there were, a guy fell off some scaffolding. This is, like, famous, years ago. A guy fell off scaffolding because he was painting something on scaffolding, cobalt blue. And he was doing it so long, and he was just staring up at it, that he kind of hypnotised himself and fell asleep. It's, Chris, you forget, I used to be a hypnotist. I know all about these tricks of manipulating the mind and making it relax and stuff.
How do I know you're not manipulating my mind right now?
You don't.
Huh?
Exactly. Thank you, Chris. I've just proved my point. Alex is in the Selsdon.
Hello, Sugar Plum.
Hello, my darling.
How you doing?
Do you know what? I'm doing very, very well.
Good for you, sir.
Thank
Listen, I've got a technical problem with the YouTube.
Bring it on.
Right. 8 or 9 years ago, I was at college doing sound engineering.
Yes, sir.
And it was a complete loss. We just got to sit around making music on computers.
Yeah, wicked.
I've got all of this stuff, but I've only got it on audio CDs, probably 15 to 20 tracks of it.
Yeah.
I just set up a YouTube account specifically so that I could hopefully put not videos. I'm not really interested in videos.
Yeah.
A picture will do, just a still.
Yeah.
But put my music on there, just for a giggle.
I like it, it's nice. Can I just say, now's a perfect opportunity to plug my own YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/ The Real Iain Lee. You got it.
Yeah,
I need to put some new stuff on there, but I can't be bothered at the moment. It's been-
Oh, you and Danny Baker, that was class.
It's good, isn't it?
Brilliant, mate.
Oh, you see the state of my hair, and you can't really tell from that, but I was at college, and I was trying to grow a beard.
All wispy like.
Oh, it's rubbish, absolute rubbish. But yeah, it's good, though. I'm really proud of that. Anyway, yes.
The problem I had was I thought I could sling in a DVD or a CD or any kind of disc in there, and it would read it and sort of process it.
Yeah.
And it did take 45 minutes to process it and then reject it.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, no big deal. I downloaded Windows Movie Maker,
All right, yeah.
thinking that I could sort of stick a photo onto that,
Yeah.
then import my music into the Windows Movie Maker, and then upload it in a file type that it does accept.
Yeah.
Only to find Windows Movie Maker does not accept audio CDs because it assumes that I'm copyright theft.
Oh.
And of course I own the copyright. I've been made it.
It's your
I
copyright.
can't physically put music that I own up on my my webpage on YouTube.
Well, the way I put stuff on YouTube is I use a thing called Nero.
I've got Nero.
I do it on Nero, and that's how I put my videos up there. Is edit them and do that. And I'm sure I'm not that hot with that kind of stuff. But there must be a way on Nero of taking audio from something and.
Well, this is driving me out of my mind. I've been googling how to upload audio CD, and I just get loads and loads of gobbledygook back. And please download this thing, and it'll only cost you $100 Canadian dollars.
All of those things that cost you $180, you can find elsewhere for.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying.
I thought I'd throw that out because you've got a few very, very technically minded people. Guys like Igor's brilliant, isn't he?
Chris, is there any chance? Have you still got Stephen Murdoch's phone number?
Somewhere. I could go and dig it out.
Could you? Alex, can we call you back after 8?
Feel free, yeah.
And we'll try and get Stephen Murdoch is our computer expert. We'll give him a call sort of during the news or something.
Ian, I did hear the Stephen Murdoch.
He's good, isn't he?
This isn't going to help, is it?
Well, if you don't want his help, you don't have to have it.
Okay, no, I'd love to hear his help.
All right, Alex. Well, listen, we'll give you a call back a bit later on. We'll see if we can find his number, and we'll give him a call during the news. See if he's around, because it would be good if he was. Oh, Ian, good evening. Did you ever get your 20 quid from that lady caller who lost a bet with you? No, I didn't. Now's a good time to find. Her name was Paula. She was a showgirl with yellow feathers in her hair and a dress cut down to there. She would merengue and do the cha-cha. There's all the do. Her number's already there. Anyway, this is a woman I won a bet with the other day. She got really stroppy with me, and we bet 20 quid. And she won't answer. And she's having this bet. You won't pay me, Ian, if you lose. I said I won't lose. It was about the Onion song by Marvin Gaye.
Your call
Oh,
diverted.
oh!
Please wait while we
what a
connect your
surprise! She's not answering.
Your call has been forwarded to the T-Mobile voicemail
Is she going to give out a number?
0.
I'm tempted to give out the number so you can all phone her up. Anyway, I said I'd phone her
5
every single day until I
At the tone,
until I got the money.
record your message. When you have finished, you may
I will
hang
do
up,
that.
or press 1 to change your message.
Hi Paula, it's Iain Lee from LBC 0870 90. This is how I leave a message, by the way. This is how I genuinely leave messages. I'm doing it. Hello Paula, it's Iain Lee from LBC 97.3. My number's 0870 90 90 973. Just following up about that 20 quid you owe me. I was expecting it in the post today, and it didn't arrive. So just want to check you've got the address and everything's all right. So just again, it's Iain Lee from LBC, phoning about the £20, and my number is 0870 90 90 973. Look forward to speaking to you soon. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
Do you always give out the LBC phone number on...
Well, I was just going to ask you, the first time, did I give out the LBC number or my mobile number?
The LBC number?
I did give that.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
I did. There was for a second, as I was giving out the second time, I thought, oh, I think I gave out my mobile number there, which is not, it's not the end of the world. You give it out. These things happen. My friend, I found out today, has he's got some quite famous phone numbers in his phone book, on his mobile phone. Quite famous people, like proper Hollywood stars. And me, I'm in there, but that's, and he has pseudonyms. He gives all of them different names. I didn't ask what the other names were, but he has different names for the famous people. And my name is Loxley Mendoza.
How's that work?
Well, Loxley Mendoza is a character. There's an episode of The Monkees where Mickey Dolenz pretends to be an awful stand-up comedian, and he uses the name Loxley Mendoza, and that's where that comes from. But I don't wonder if anyone else does it. If they have, I don't suppose many people have many Hollywood. He's got like Hollywood names in their pop stars, like proper famous people. I'll tell you in a minute who's got in there.
Is that just in case he loses it?
I guess so, because quite often Paris Hilton or someone loses their phone and the numbers are put up on the internet. All I've got in mind is Glenn Campbell and Peter Talk, and that's because I stole them from you, Chris, when we phoned them up to do those interviews.
And I stole them from Peter Talk and Glenn Campbell.
Yeah, exactly, so that's the thing. Anyway, 0870 90 90 973. We'll speak to John after this.
2 out.
I got Rav.
Yeah, Rav isn't as good as any of the people I just told you about.
Ah.
Nasty Adam, put the phone down, you silly, silly sausage! You ain't getting on! Unless, of course, you do what you did before and withhold your number. Then you stand a chance, my young, thick friend. I've given him the clue. There is, of course... Now, someone found out a couple of weeks ago the way to phone up the X-directory line. There's a way of doing it. Now, even I don't know... Well, I know how to do it. I don't know the number for the XD line. Can I just try something? There's a withheld number that's just come up. I wonder... Nasty Adam, is that you?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Ian.
Yes?
How you doing?
I'm very well. Who's this?
This is Nasty Adam, you muppet.
But we knew it was him. Does he really think he's got one over on me by pretending to be a homosexual on the phone? Is that... I say pretending.
1-0 Adam.
What? Oh, man. It was surprising, though, because I said use a withheld number, and suddenly a withheld number came up. Man, that... the thing is, Chris, when you're dealing with someone as clever as Nasty Adam, you don't stand no chance. You don't stand no chance. It's like fighting the Predator.
It's always a game if there's a loser.
It's always a game if there's a loser. John, I do apologise.
That's all right, Ian. It's actually to do with Nasty Adam.
Yeah?
And I've got a challenge for you.
Oh, go on.
To do with Nasty Adam.
Oh, yes.
Can you get his calls down to one word?
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, yes, I can quite easily. Do you mean he only says one word, or I cut him off after one word?
You cut him off after one word.
Oh, I can do that. The thing is, we've done that in the past, and that word ended up being twit, but spelt incorrectly. So we sort of, it's a dangerous game. And the thing is, I've had my fun with him, but he was very, very rude about my mum on air, and I just thought that was, slag me off, which is fine. He was rude about some of the callers, which I feel slightly uncomfortable about, but he was very, very rude about my mum, and I'm not keen on that, so he's gone. But that was good, him doing a homosexual voice, wasn't it?
It was excellent. He's very funny to listen to.
It was very funny, and I don't know, he thought he'd got one over on me by doing exactly what I told him to do, but never mind. John, was there any point to your call?
No, absolutely none at all.
I love it. Those are the calls I love. Mate, listen, thank you for that.
No problem.
Here we go. This fella's not called in for a bit. It's the Standard Man.
Hello, Ian. How are you, mate?
I'm fine, Standard. How you doing?
Well, yeah, I'm doing very, very well, but I'm disappointed in you.
Oh, go on, boss. What's wrong?
Well, last week I was listening to all the thing about your cleaner,
Yes.
and I can't believe you stayed with the same agency.
I muffed up. And do you know what? I had to phone them up today because the cleaner's coming tomorrow to meet me. And I had to phone up to try and make it an earlier time. And because I don't want my toothbrush to disappear up her backside, which is what I think will happen, I was really sucking up to them on the phone. And
Why are you? Why don't you change the agency?
It's too late now. It's too late, and I realise I've made a mistake. Yeah, I've muffed up totally. There's no denying it, Standard Man.
Well, if you're not pleased with the cleaner, you go to another agency.
I may end up doing that. Standard Man, thank you for that.
All right, mate. I'll speak to you soon.
Good lad. That's the first and only time he's ever called up and not done his standard, stand up, to actually comment on me. And it was because I disappointed him that I had a row with a cleaning company and then still booked a cleaner through that company. I'm meeting her tomorrow. Oh dear. Very nervous about the whole thing. Yeah, we're just, Chris is hunting down Stephen Murdoch's number. I've got it at home. It's not on this phone. It's on scraps of paper. I've stopped putting numbers into my phone and I keep meaning to and I never Go on to Stephen Murdoch, who's our computer expert, and we may do. See if he's up for doing like a little 5-10 minutes phone in as well, if he wants. I don't know what he's doing. He might be busy. He's into those online games on his PC, so he might be doing that. 0870 90 90 973. I'm wearing my hat. I'm never taking my hat off. Is it? I think it's good for your hair.
What's the reason?
As a protest of war. I've got really bad spots as well, like really bad spots. I've got a massive one. Got a massive one on my forehead, and there's like one in my hair. Do you ever get spots in your hair?
When I was like 18.
Oh, I've got one of those. I've got a big spot there on my forehead. I've got a couple up there. I'm really spotted.
That's because you're wearing a hat and your hair's
so
greasy.
My hair isn't greasy. I wash it every day.
Yeah, but you're not letting it breathe. You need to let the scalp breathe.
Let that breathe.
How can I let that breathe?
Anyway, what have we asked so far? Oh yeah, Skellington keys. You know the keys. Sounds like a topic, doesn't it? Well, it is. What the hell? The keys. Apparently, you can put it in any lock and it will open any lock. Do they work? Do they really work? Because the 2 times I've been locked out of my flat, the dude has never turned up with a Skellington key. He's always just done with a bit of plastic and opened it like that.
Actually, surely they can't exist because some locks are like massive, aren't they?
What? What does that mean?
Well, like, you know, you get like. Sometimes you get chub locks.
Were you looking for a lock then?
Yeah.
You know, there's no lock on those doors.
I forgot.
Yeah.
But sometimes you get chub locks and you get Yale locks, and those keys are completely different.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, yeah, exactly. But that's what a Skellington key would get around if it existed. It was you that asked me to mention the Skellington key. It's your idea.
Yep.
Don't talk me out of your topic.
All right.
Let these Muppets do it. And also, if you were a nervous caller, how did you overcome your nerves? Let's go to Brian.
Hello, Ian.
Did I just say let's go to Brian? That sounded a little bit radio, didn't it? It's Brian.
Hello, Iain.
Hello, Brian.
Hello. Oh, it's wonderful to speak to you.
Yes.
Oh, yes, first-time caller.
Fantastic.
I don't live in London. I'm from Stockport in Lancashire.
Right.
I'm staying down here with a very good friend of mine, Derek.
Yes.
He's been a mentor throughout my life, lifelong companion. Nothing funny.
He's been a mental?
Nothing funny. No, a mentor.
Okay. Oh, you can do a movement to it.
A mentor.
Yes.
Yes. I phoned up to ring about a couple of things.
Yes.
But first, I want to break my silence. Because the last few years of my life have been a hollow sham.
Right, so you want to... you want to break your silence?
Yeah, I feel like the time has come, and I feel like I can offer my heart to you, Iain.
Okay.
Yeah, well, the last 10 years I've spent in hiding.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, you might know me better by my stage name.
Is your stage name Nasty Adam, by any chance?
No. I know you've been talking about him. He sounds like a dreadful fellow.
Oh, he's an obnoxious man, yes.
My stage name is... Are you ready for this, Iain?
I'm ready for it, yeah.
I hope you're ready for it, Iain.
I'm ready for it.
It's Tupac Shakur.
Oh, the rap artiste?
Yes, I used to be a rap artiste, yes.
Oh, okay.
I've been in hiding for a while.
Okay.
They said it would be ever such a good idea.
Oh.
They'd sell a lot more records that way.
Yes.
You see. So they like a bit of controversy, don't they, the children? They like things that are controversial.
They do like to feel that they're sticking 2 fingers up to mum and dad.
Oh, they like it when I effing blind.
Yes.
Oh, God, I get all these henna tattoos put on my chest. Oh, I'm a bit older now.
Yes.
Yes, the tattoo on my chest used to say Thug Life.
You say what?
Used to say Thug Life.
Right, Thug Life.
My life as a thug.
Oh, the Thug Life. Oh, see, yes.
Right. But now I'm a bit bigger, so now it says Thug Life.
Oh, it all stretches, yes.
I'm starting to let it all go, really.
How long do those henna tattoos last?
They last forever.
Oh, crikey.
I'm Thug Life till I die, apparently.
Well, then, if they last forever, then they're real tattoos.
Well, yes, I had them done just before,
Okay.
Before it happened.
Yes.
But most of my career has been a sham. I actually started rapping. I'm actually from Stockport. I'm born and bred in Stockport.
Right, Tupac.
Yeah, and I started in the late 70s. I was rapping in the clubs.
So you took me up on my advice of lying to Chris to actually get on?
No.
Well done.
There's a couple of things I want to talk about.
Okay, yeah.
But I'll talk about... I was up to break my silence.
Well done, yes.
I feel like it's time. I started rapping in the clubs and supporting all the greats, the Grumbleweeds.
Yes.
The Baron Knight. And this chap, Derek, he's called. He's actually called Dr. Dre now.
Yes.
He says, you go to America, pretend to be American, and you'll be a massive star.
A massive superstar, yeah.
A massive superstar.
Yeah.
And I did, and it was wonderful. It was wonderful. I can't talk too much about it because, you know, it's family time.
Yeah.
Family time. But, yeah, so I've been in hiding for 10 years. I'm still in hiding. I sell pasties in Stockport-covered market. They're waiting for me.
Stay with us.
Sorry, yeah, go on, Tupac.
That was a spooky.
What was that? I didn't hear anything. What?
I don't know. Anyway, so yes. So anyway, I'm going to talk about boldness.
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 Boldness. Yes, when my hair falls out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's, at the moment because I'm a fine figure of a man,
Yeah.
but it's falling out in clumps.
Uh-huh.
I get up in the morning on the pillow, there's clumps.
Yeah.
I have a bath.
Yeah.
In the drain, there's clumps.
Yeah.
And I just don't know what to do about it. Don't know what to do about it.
Well, wear a hairnet.
Well, yes, but it's not just coming out of my head. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's coming out of...
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Well, as I say, wear a hairnet and cut a hole in the appropriate places.
That would be marvellous.
Wouldn't it be marvellous? Be very sexy as well.
Well, yes, the women do love me.
Be erotic. Well,
yeah, well, I've got this fine figure woman called Bridie.
be with you in about 20 minutes, Midge.
Oh, good evening.
Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of Tupac Shakur.
Oh, okay.
Don't get
rid of him.
It may take some time. I can't shut him up.
Oh, it's risen, I see.
Is what?
It's your risen.
What?
Risen from the dead.
He's never died, apparently.
Never gone away.
Was he in Afghanistan?
I can't understand either of these two men. I literally can't understand what they say. Yeah, Tupac, would you like to do one of your hits?
No, not really.
No.
I'd rather do one of these I do in the clubs.
Go on then.
I used to do Mouldy Old Dough. That was a good one.
Oh, let's have a bit of Mouldy Old Dough.
Oh, I need the piano.
Oh, hang on a second. Do you know, I did have Mouldy Old Dough, and I don't seem to have it anymore. Oh, I need to sort these. Oh, stop coughing. Steady on.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. Where's what happened to my Mouldy Old Dough? Oh, dear. Never mind. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, I've lost it. Never mind. Well, Tupac... It is in it. Oh, here it is. Hang on.
Here we go. A 1, 2, 3. M to the O, to U to the D, the L-Y. Mouldy Old Dough. Oh, your mother lovers. Oh, yes. Come on, let's be having your hands up in the air. Do the bingo numbers in a bit. You see, that's kind of how I used to do it. You're just freestyling. Over all the big hits for the day. Susie Quattro, she was a good one. Oh, yes. Can I talk about my other subject now, Iain? Oh, dear.
Oh, it's broken. Oh. Yes, go on, let's talk about your other subject.
Well, the other thing is about being...
Oh, we haven't got time. Right, Midge.
Good evening.
He was going on and on for ages.
I know. I thought he was dead.
Well, yes.
From the other side.
He's come back from the other side, yes. What?
Ian, I'm always nervous when I call you.
I can tell by the fact that you can't string a coherent sentence together.
Oh, true. I'm always shaking and... how do you get rid of it?
Do you not know?
No.
Oh, well, I don't want more people to phone up and say, "Oh, I'm nervous when I call you." I want people to phone up and say, "This is how you stop the nerves." You've contributed. Well, yet again, you've contributed nothing.
Yeah, but you're AK Mr. Shindiggery, and you know it's a powerful thing.
Did you just say shindiggery@hotmail.co.uk?
No.
Oh, I thought I heard you say that.
No, I said you're AK Mr. Shindiggery.
@hotmail.co.uk. Did you? No.
No, you did.
Oh, did I? So, but you don't have any tips on how to get over the nerves of calling in. But you call in all the time.
I know, but it's like first time.
I
don't know. It's difficult when you're talking to a celebrity, Ian.
Oh, you're going to get a slap, you are.
Anyway, Ian.
Yes, boss.
What's happening on Sunday? Is it still on? Or
did you miss this Sunday show?
Well, I came home a bit late and I switched on, but is it really? I thought you said it was finished or something.
No, Sunday nights have changed dramatically, and
right.
Sunday nights from 10 till 1, it's me presenting the all-new Triple M.
Oh, right. Oh, so it's oh, right. So you've got another show?
Yeah, it's the all-new Triple M, Sunday nights from 10.
Oh, well, because you know you said he was not going to do it no more.
We're not doing Triple M anymore.
I heard it and I thought they were probably playing repeat.
No, we're not doing the old show anymore. It's all new.
All right, oh, okay.
So it really is. There were a few teething problems last night, but there were some really good bits, and it'll get there. It just takes it takes people a while to get used to the new format.
Oh, man, I went out and I thought, you know.
Well, Rita, are you all right? Rita?
Oh.
Rita? Rita?
Yes, hi.
Are you all right?
It's me, Rita, hi.
Yeah, hi.
Can you hear me?
I can, yes. We'll come back to... Rita?
Yeah?
We'll have to come back after the travel.
Okay, will you ring me back? I'll just shut this mobile off, but please ring me off.
Well, no, just stay there.
Oh, all righty.
Yeah, Midge.
Yes?
Have we finished with you?
Yeah,
Goodbye. Here's the travel news now with Karen.
If you're heading to...
Call 0870 90 90 973.
Chris, you know those... Rita?
Yeah. Yes, Rita, yes.
What? I thought it was a lady.
Here I am.
Oh, you are a lady. You know those, without mentioning any brand names, those little yogurts that you drink, and they're supposed to be good for your stomach?
Yeah, they're terrible. They have sugar in them. It's a big rip-off.
Well, okay. Well, this is... okay. Thank God we didn't mention any names. I thought I saw Dr. Chris on This Morning the other day saying a similar thing to you, and that they don't actually do anything.
What, to me, Rita?
Well, no, he didn't say it to you.
Right.
He said a similar thing to you, as to what you just said.
Yeah, they're full of sugar. If you really want to get the benefits of yogurt, you know, it's okay, but don't buy those drinks because they're just a rip-off with sugar in them.
Man.
What?
So why did you call in, sir? Rita?
Sorry? I didn't ring into anything. I ring to say to you, Ian, something about your wonderful Winky poems.
Well, that's what I said. You rang into me about my wonderful Winky poems.
Yeah, I love them. They're great. I love that poem. It's fantastic.
The Winky poem?
The Winky poem that you carry on about.
Oh, yeah, the Winky poem.
Yeah, and I've got, the poem, the rhyme.
Okay.
And I've got an idea for you.
Okay.
And it's pretty good,
Inky, binky, bonky.
God, I love it.
Yeah.
And this man has been writing books for years about the rhymes that children sing in the playground. And children seem to collect all sorts of information from all kinds of places, from Beethoven and old rhymes and all sorts of things in the news. And here's something that you could add to your rhyme if you'd like to hear it.
I'd like to see... You got another Winky poem for me?
Well, it's similar, and
Okay.
it will just complement your Winky, okay? So here it is. It goes, I hate you.
No one's ever complimented my Winky, so this is fantastic.
I love it. Are you kidding? You're great. And listen, who's that guy that's saying stuff about your mother? Because I'm going to go over there with you, and we're going to kick him. Okay?
Well, we're not. We're just going to let him fester in his own...
Who is it? Well, I want to know who that is.
His name is Nasty Adam, and his phone number is 079... Yeah, well, no, we won't give it.
Good. Well, we're going to get him, okay? Because I don't like anybody messing with your mom.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
I don't
so
want-
here it is.
want him to
I
mess around.
hate you. You hate me. Tinky, Winky, shot Dipsy with a great big bang and a hole in the head. Sorry, la-la, Dipsy's dead. Okay, you want some more?
So that's about the Teletubbies dying.
Well, yeah, but I mean, here's more. This is playground stuff that you can add to your song. I mean,
Okay.
it's all creative. These kids steal from Beethoven, even.
Okay.
The rhymes are wonderfully creative. Okay, here's another. Inky, pinky, ponky, daddy bought a donkey. Donkey died, daddy cried. Inky, pinky, ponky.
Well, that's Inky Pinky Ponky.
Well, isn't
That's
it
the one. That's the one we started with.
Yeah, but okay, but look at you can just keep going with it, though.
Okay.
I mean, there's nothing. These kids.
They steal from Beethoven. These kids. It's better than stealing from old people, isn't it?
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
They steal from all influences, and they do the conga dance.
They stole my nan's pension book once.
Well,
She never got. Couldn't go out again after that.
Well, they have to torment their elders. It's part of being young.
Yeah.
But you don't have to match with Inky. I mean, here's another one. You want to hear one
Yeah,
more?
I do. I want to hear loads more.
Oh, they're so great. I'll read them all. I was flying to the air, and I lost my underwear. I went to Tony Blair to get another pair. I mean, it's kids. I mean, it has this wonderful sense of naughtiness. And here's another one. Hugged him, kissed him, dumped him, never ever liked him. Met him, hugged him, kissed him, let's see that face again. I mean, that's creative. These are 8-year-olds. Are you there? Ian, are you there? can't hear you. You want to hear another poem? Hello? 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 I'm telling of you, you rude kangaroo. You flushed the toilet at 2:30.
And she's gone. Lorraine!
Hello, sweetheart.
What a delightful fruitcake.
Pardon?
What a delightful fruitcake.
Which one, me or her?
Exactly.
Get lost.
Yeah, get stuffed. Get stuffed.
Were you on last night?
Yes, we did with the all-new Triple M.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, well, that's... Why not?
Because I fell asleep.
Well, you're a damned fool.
Well, I had the Iain Lees the night before.
You had... Oh, really? Which one?
Thank you. I slept...
Oh, that's... No, I had the favourite there.
Who's that?
That's Alamba. Hey, Alamba.
Hi, yes, hi, how are you?
I'm talking to Lorraine. Can I come to you in a second?
Yes, sure, I'm waiting.
Thank you. Sorry. What are the Iain Lees? We know what the Clive Bulls are.
Can't sleep at night.
Oh, yes. Do you know what? On what night? Saturday night. I had the best night's sleep I've had in about 6 weeks, and I slept for about...
You must have taken it from me then, because I only had 2 hours sleep.
Yes, I did. I stole the sleep from you.
Yeah, so I fell asleep about 10 to 10, and then I woke up after the 1 o'clock news, or during the 1 o'clock news, and I thought, has he been on, or has he been not?
Oh, I had been on. And then you would have heard Anthony Davis on.
But, no, I fell asleep again after.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, anyway. But why isn't the podcast on the web?
It will be on... I don't know, hang on a minute. Why am I shaking my head? Let's go to my producer. Chris, why isn't the podcast on the web?
Which one?
Last night.
Last night?
It is on the web.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
Go and check.
When did you put it on?
This afternoon, as I always do.
No rubbish, you didn't.
Well, I did.
Chris, don't cheek an elderly woman.
Pardon?
Sorry?
I'm not an elderly woman.
It will be up there. It should be up there. Oh, he's looking now. Look, he's getting all stubby. By the way, internet and computer fans, we've managed to get hold of Stephen Murdoch. He's going to be on for about 5 or 10 minutes after 8:30. So if you want to ask our computer expert, Stephen Murdoch, a question, 0870 90 90 973. Chris is looking at the all-new Iain Lee page on LBC. Having a look. He's doesn't make great radio, Chris, you surfing the net. It's bad enough when I do it, but when it's you doing it, and I have to do all the talking...
Are you sure Steve Allen hasn't called you in tonight?
No, Steve Allen, we've got... we're twinned with Steve Allen.
I know.
That's good.
Yeah, he hasn't spoken to you about you for ages.
Oh, he's good. He's a good lad. We like Steve.
I know you.
Hang on a minute. It's not up there, is there, Chris?
It's not there.
It's not there, Chris. The news is there.
I told you.
No, it's not there. LBC Backstage, Paul Ross, no.
Where's all of it?
It's got everybody else on there, from Steve Allen this morning, everybody else, and it hasn't got you on there.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's up there.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. If you go to Iain Lee, all of it.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. I'm looking at it.
It is.
Oh, I'll have to go and have a look now.
Yeah, you ought to.
Yeah, well, it wasn't there earlier on.
Well, it is...
Chris is telling his usual porkies. He's
Yes.
put it on there.
Well, Lorraine, I'm afraid I have to... regrettably, and it's not something I like doing, I have to come down on Chris's side.
I thought you were going to cut me off.
Okay, well then, get to your point. Because Alabama is waiting.
Are you really having...
Yes.
Are you...
Yeah, sorry, Alabama.
No problem, I listen.
I listen too.
Keep waiting then. Are you really having a smoking day on the 2nd of July?
2nd of July, yes, people can only phone up if they've got a fag on. Seriously, man, it's the way forward. I think it's terrible that smokers are being... who's laughing like that?
Why are you doing that?
Why do you think?
I couldn't possibly say on the
Exactly.
radio.
Alabama, you've got an unusual laugh, haven't you?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Sound like a pervert.
No.
Me?
Yes. Right, well, Lorraine, have we finished?
No, but I'll let you get through.
It's just that Alabama's waiting. I've only got 2 minutes.
That's no problem, Iain.
Okay, well, we can... Lorraine, then finish.
What was I going to say? You always make me forget what I'm going to say.
I didn't do anything.
What? Yeah, your what's it? Skeleton key.
Oh, yeah, is there such a thing as a skeleton key that opens all locks?
No.
Oh.
No, you couldn't. Oh, it didn't work on Chris's chastity ring, did it?
Well, thanks for that, Lorraine. Yeah, we go. She was bonkers. Don't encourage her, Alabama.
Sorry.
Don't encourage her.
Sorry.
Anyway, madam, what can I do for you?
Ian, I have to admit I missed what I think must have been your best episode with Sarah Tancredi.
Oh,
I was
yes.
looking so much
Sarah
forward
Wayne
to
Callies.
listen to it when she was there.
This is from Prison
What's her
Break.
real name?
It's Sarah Wayne Callies, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, it rhymes with Sarah Tancredi.
Sorry?
Her real name rhymes with Sarah Tancredi.
Sarah Tancredi, Sarah Wayne Callies. No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Are you a Prison Break fan then?
I love Prison Break. I've seen all of it except the last 5 minutes, I have to admit.
I've got to tell you, the last 5 minutes, without giving anything away, is slightly disappointing.
Really?
Yes.
You know, until where I've seen it, or shouldn't I say it on radio?
Say what?
Until where I've seen it. Until which point?
Well, you well, you can say yes. Go on.
I've seen it.
It's been out on telly now, hasn't it?
You must know better than I do.
I don't. Well,
'Cause I haven't seen the last 5 minutes.
Okay.
I've seen it until they come out of the house in
Yeah.
Panama
Yeah.
with their hands up, and he has taken her hostage.
Okay.
So
It goes downhill after that. I'll be honest.
So I was fortunate not seeing it.
Well, you need to see it because it sets up Series 3, but it's a little bit disappointing. But you can if you go to lbc.co.uk and go to the LBC Plus page, you can download that show.
Really?
Oh, yes.
And it's legal. I do that then.
It's legal. It's a small fee, but yes, it's definitely legal.
Okay, I definitely do that. And was she as good looking as she did on television?
She was a fox.
LBC 97.3.
Ian Lee's Good Evening.
I sat down, I spanned the chair, and I nearly went flying. Which is Okay, Chris is going to pop downstairs for the moment to get a drink and a chocolate, but, oh, Chris, sorry, could you just clear a couple of those lines, just in case anyone phones up to talk to Stephen Murdoch? Just clear a couple of spaces. Because you never know, it does get, we've only got it for a few minutes. Stephen, we managed to get hold of you, did we?
That's fine. I don't have too long, actually. Ian.
What are you up to, Steve? Are you doing a wireless LAN party or something?
I've actually got a young lady around. I'm going to give her a beef rendang a bit later, and I just got time to just just squeeze this in now. Hello. So I thought, if we could do this now, I can get on with things.
I'm sorry to laugh at the fact you've got a date. I'm just quite surprised.
Look, listen, I know the reputation of computer nerds. We're not all nerds,
Did you meet her on the internet?
I actually met her at Glastonbury this weekend. I went down. I saw Charlene Spiteri, who's excellent, wonderful work. She's doing a lot of solo stuff now.
Oh, you're a big fan of
absolutely, Texas, all their early stuff. I love all their early stuff.
Yeah.
I saw Charlene down there, and I met this lovely lady, Karen. She's actually in the front room. If I could say hello, Karen, if you're listening in the front room. Can you be in front room?
There'll be a 7-second delay, so...
So there's 7 seconds that she can't hear me now?
She would have heard that probably by about now, I'd have thought.
About now. Hello?
Well, no, you've just...
No, okay, let's leave that.
I've got an email, actually, from Jenny from Finchley. Says, I was wondering if you could pass on my best to Stephen Murdoch and say I hope he's managed to sort his girlfriend troubles out.
Well, let's hope so. I don't want you to mention that now, because you're listening in the front... I've not actually said anything about that in the front room.
Let's
She's
move
heard that now. That's it. Never mind.
Never mind.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. We've got Alex. Alex, you had a question for Stephen Murdoch.
Yes, Stephen. Hi.
Hi. Hello there. How are you?
Hello. I'm lovely. Thank you. You?
Yes, thank you. Can we get on? Because I don't have too long.
He's got to check out someone's hard drive.
All right.
Sorry. Wait. What's? No, you're laughing now. I mean, you got a question or not?
Yes. I have an audio CD which was written and produced by myself. I'm not saying it's any good,
right?
But it's in audio format. I need to transfer it to video format to upload onto YouTube. Now, YouTube only accepts WMV and a couple of other formats that I can't remember the names of.
Oh dear, right. Well, what you've got there is you got to be very, very careful playing music on the tube. I think that, there's a lot of busking that is allowed, but you may have to apply for a licence. My tube is Finsbury Park, and I go down there and I hear music.
Stephen, sorry, he means YouTube, the website?
Yeah, my tube is
www.youtube.com. The website where there's all the videos.
I thought you were talking about playing music on the tube. I beg your pardon.
No, it means the YouTube, the website.
Right, what you want to play your music on the website, do you?
Right, I've tried to download an audio CD, or upload an audio CD onto the website. It won't have it because it's not the correct format.
Well, what you really want to do, I've got an AC/DC adapter that I picked up at the Jiu-Jitsu conference in Bagisaki, and what I actually got, there was a couple of shark hackers from Tokyo. Now, if you can get down to Maplins, any one of those places, PC World, that sort of thing, you upload that, it should be relatively simple after that.
Alex, does that help?
What's it called again?
Yeah, excellent. If he's not paying attention, I'm not being fun. Stephen, very quickly, I've got a problem that maybe you can help with.
Okay.
You know my Xbox 360?
Yes.
And it's wirelessly connected to the internet.
Right.
The internet connection keeps dropping in the middle of a game.
Which game are you playing? Is it a football game?
No, it's not.
Because if you're hitting them from the halfway line, that's a design fault. Well, incidentally,
yes,
you've asked me to clean up your computer. I've wiped stuff off there. I don't know what it is. I used a damp cloth. Was it yogurt or something? But I've done that, and that's ready for you to collect. So you've got to be very careful.
And there's no way that the stuff that has been erased. There's no way that can be. People can get that back, even if it goes to like a laboratory.
Let us hope not.
Stephen, listen, mate.
Let us hope not.
Okay, well, thank you. Thanks very much for your time, Stephen. Appreciate that. We must get you into the studio one day.
I'd love that. Thank you very much.
We can't pay you though.
Okay, don't worry.
Thanks, Stephen.
Just a plug for ASO Solutions, for all your networking needs and for any other for anything. You come to us. We're in Slough. You can find us. We're in the Yellow Pages. ASO Solutions. Thank you very much.
Stephen, thanks a lot. Lots of love. Okay. Bye bye. Enjoy it. Good luck with the lady. Well, there we go. Friends. Stephen Murdoch there, giving us some of his precious time. If you were to phone him, in business hours, you'd be paying like £1.80 a minute or something ridiculous. To get him for free there, we really must get him in the studio again. Let's go to Nick in the Sid Cup. Hello, Nick. Oh, by the way, you can call in now, 0870 90 90 973. Nick!
Mate, how are you doing?
I'm all right now.
I've got a conundrum.
Yeah?
Wife's given me a conundrum
Yes.
in the weekend.
Yes.
And I'm on my way home, and I need to give her the answer, otherwise I'm going to look like a right plum.
Okay.
Right, you ready for this one?
What's the conundrum?
The conundrum is this, okay? A man made it and sold it.
Yeah.
Man bought it, but he never used it.
Yeah.
But someone else used it, but didn't know they were using it.
It's a coffin.
Are you sure?
It's always a coffin.
How do you know it's a coffin?
Is there any more to it than that?
No, that's it, that's what it is.
It's a coffin. It's always a coffin.
How do you know that? A man made it.
Yeah, a bloke made a coffin, yeah.
And he sold it.
Yeah, he sold it to me. I bought it because my dad had died.
Correct, yeah.
So my dad's using it, but he doesn't know he's using it because he's dead.
Oh, mate, I love you.
Thank you, Nick.
That's it.
There we go. Bye-bye. It's got a big... those things, it's always a coffin. If someone does a conundrum, it's either a coffin or air. Those are always the answers. Let's try... Yes, line 2, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, hello?
Hello there.
Who's that, Iain Lee?
Yes, it is. Can you turn your radio off?
Sorry, mate.
That's all right, no worries. You didn't know you were coming straight
all right?
Yeah, I'm all right, thank you.
Good.
But even though all I've eaten today are cupcakes, and Chris has gone off to get me some chocolate. Now, that's not a good diet, is it?
No, definitely not.
But yesterday I had a roast dinner, so that's good.
Fabulous.
I love the roast dinner.
Anyway, this is Street Boy from Bam Bam Breakfast.
Is it really?
Yeah, I'm outside your office, mate, and I've got a young lady, and apparently I'm supposed to bring her up to your office or something.
What?
I work for an escort agency called Hot Angels.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, and apparently someone there by the name of Chris Agent has ordered a lovely young lady.
Fantastic. Describe her to us.
Oh, she's tall.
Yes.
Very, very leggy.
Oh,
long brown hair.
Oh, blimey.
And, she's quite hot, actually.
Oh, blimey, yes! Okay, well, we'll be down in 5 minutes.
Do I send her up to the floor? Because I've got her escorted to the door, make sure there's no trouble or anything.
Oh, you send her up to the 3rd floor.
Okay then, fabulous.
Good, lad.
I'll be here for the hour. So when you're finished, can you send her back down?
With absolute pleasure, my friend. Thank you for that.
Okay then.
Take care.
Send her up now.
Bye-bye. There we go. Wow, there we go. Fantastic. We've got a hot lady. A hot lady's on the way, Andy. You don't get any better than that.
Doesn't get any better than that.
I think we have to pay. for the hot lady. You know, that's the problem,
I
right?
could probably find 20p somewhere.
Well,
around
Chris has got some cash. He'll have some cash on some crash. He'll have some cash on him. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian. You were asking that guy about why your wireless Xbox 360 thing keeps on shutting down.
Yes, sir.
Basically, I think the wireless connection from the router in the house to your Xbox is quite weak.
It is. It's quite some distance away.
Yeah, so what you need to do is
Yes.
the main phone point in your house, the Big Daddy,
Yes.
connect the router to that, not to the extension.
Right.
Because that'll strengthen the signal a little bit.
Well, hang on a second, Tam. I'm just going to... Ben from Hemel Hempson's calling in, so I'm just going to put him on the landline here, and then I'm going to throw the phone... Away you go, Ben! He's gone. Yeah, right, okay. So, but so connect the router to the Big Daddy,
Yeah,
and that makes it stronger, does it?
Yeah, because we had a bit of a problem with wireless internet and that.
Yeah.
And the guy said connect to the main phone point, because that has a stronger...
The thing is, though, if I do that without getting... We'll talk about this for a minute, because Chris isn't here now. It means I can get a bit geeky. If I do that, though, my flat, it's not massive, but it's quite long and narrow.
Right.
And it means that the router is then miles away from my PC, so my PC doesn't pick it up.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Well, it is a problem. Ben, away you go, lad. Good lad.
Here we go.
He's on the landline. We can't hear him, so it's fine.
Okay, I'm going to do a bit of opera now.
Okay, fantastic.
It's Iain Lee on LBC. Am I still on? Oh, I am. That's a nice surprise. It's Iain Lee on LBC. Not Iain Lee on LBC. It's Iain Lee on LBC. Iain Lee on LBC and also on Sky TV and maybe on some other channels beginning with 3. How do you enjoy that?
I didn't. By the way, you spell Shindiggery. People have been asking me. SHINDIGGERY. That's how you spell it. Chris, what's wrong? You look like you've just had your bicycle stolen by the hard kid down the street.
What?
What are you doing? Were you going to punch me or something?
No, I need the exact money.
Well, you have to lend it to me then, won't you? Let's see what we've got. Let's see. We can make this work. Well, that's all I've got is 25 pence. Could you lend me 20 pence?
Possibly not, but I could ask the cleaner.
You can't ask the cleaner for 20 pence. Well, maybe I've got it. I might have it in my bag.
I'll have a look. I might have it in my
Well,
bag.
look. We'll have a look in your pocket.
I don't keep money on.
Oh, hang on. Oh, I've got it. There we go. Look. 20, 40. Could you hurry up because the phones are going mental? I've only got Contradiction Man.
What about all the colours I put up?
Well, no, you didn't. You only put 2 up, and one of them was a Muppet. It's the Contradiction Man.
Good evening.
Peace out, brother. Word.
How you going, dude?
It's all right now, brother.
How's it hanging?
Yeah, good, thank you.
You had a good day?
I've had an absolutely miserable day.
Have you?
I've had a miserable day, but I had a roast dinner yesterday, and do you know what? I think a roast dinner can keep you going for a little bit through the week.
Oh, definitely. I've had a roast for a few weeks now, actually.
I've not had one for months, and I cooked one, and I cooked too much, and it was too many parsnips and too many potatoes, but fantastic because of it.
So what do you have, because you don't have meat, what would you have as the main stuff?
Oh, I have some. Well, to be honest, the potatoes and the parsnips are my favourite bit. So I have a stack load of them, and then just get some kind of. I had some nut roast from Tesco with a bit of Stilton on it or something.
Do you have to have any Yorkies? Because to me, a roast isn't a roast without Yorkies.
Oh, it's yeah, definitely Aunt Bessie's.
Oh, they're classics, aren't they?
I can't. Can you believe in the old days, my mum used to make Yorkshire puddings, and it'd be like what, and they would never come out. They'd always burn or wouldn't rise or anything like that. Aunt Bessie is a genius.
I know,
4 minutes.
3 minutes in the oven, isn't it?
We say, so while you're dishing up the rest of it, you just whack them in. By the time you've dished up everything else, open the oven. Oh, Yorkshire puddings. Thank you, Aunt Bessie.
There's nothing worse than the roast when my mum used to do them. It's like, oh, it's nearly done, just waiting on the Yorkshires.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And there's always, oh, Yorkshires haven't come out quite right.
No, disappointing.
It's like liquid in the middle.
Thanks, Mum, for nothing.
Yeah, it's like, well, that's it.
But thank you, Aunt Bessie, for everything.
Oh, goddess.
Have you got a contradiction for us tonight?
No.
Oh.
No, I was going to... I've got two questions, but
Yes,
before I ask them, can I just ask... I only heard the first half hour of last night's show.
Yeah.
And can I say well done,
Thank you.
refreshing.
Thank you. It's made a change, didn't it? A lot of people were uncomfortable with the changes and with the new format, but I think they'll get used to it.
Well, can I say, it's not a criticism, but you sounded just a little bit nervous, which I expected, because it's something new.
Yeah, you're not the first person to point that out, and, hopefully that will disappear as the weeks go. It felt like last night, if you missed the show last night, the all-new Triple M, it felt like I was doing radio for the first time, to be honest, because we were really out on a wing doing that, and it seemed to go right. Listen, Contradiction Man, I'll come back to you. I've just got to go and do this. It's the Travel News with Cameron Martha.
If you need to catch a flight from
9090
That's the weakest cup of tea I've ever had. This is exciting, Contradiction Man. I'm drinking from the brand new LBC 97.3 mugs.
Well, can I just say that I wish I'd got one.
Well, the thing is, these are new, and this is apparently I've got the only LBC. This is the only new LBC mug in existence. I've got it. It's the prototype, and then the real ones are being sent over next week or something. So,
that's the prototype, and the real ones have got handles, or...
Yeah, exactly. The real ones actually hold drink in them.
Hey!
But they're nice. They're red.
Yeah.
And then it says LBC 97.3 in white. I thought they were Nescafe mugs when I saw it, to be honest. I thought it was a Nescafe mug, but...
We need to hold a competition. Something like, if your name's Contradiction Man, you win one, or something. Oh.
Well, we've still got to give away a 3.5 hour, 3 till 6:30 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless T-shirt.
Yeah.
And a John Shuttleworth apron. We'll give those away in the week. And also... keep below. Sorry, I'm just going to forward myself an email. What was I saying?
Something about giving away...
Oh, yeah, also we're going to give away space on the LBC website at some point.
Oh, good one.
We've got a page left on my page on the LBC website, and we're going to give that away at some point this week.
Cool. Can I go with me 2 questions, because I'm holding up the airwaves for other callers?
Oh, Betty, be with you in a second, love.
Yeah.
Yep, okay, go on, Contradiction Man.
The first one was, from 6:30 to 8 in the morning,
Yes.
I listen to the Iain Lee podcast.
Oh, yeah.
From 9:30 to 11, I listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
And 1:30 till 2:45, I listen.
Yeah.
Then 5:30 till 6:30.
Yeah.
8 till 10, I listen to the show live.
Yeah.
Then 11 until I fall asleep, I listen to the podcast.
Of what? Of me?
Yeah.
Ooh, he's creepy.
Now, firstly, is that healthy?
No, that is not healthy, for God's sakes. I don't like spending that much time with me. That's insane, Contradiction Man.
Well, I've been doing it since about late February, when I got my iPod.
Well, how much more have you got to listen to? Surely you're going to run out soon, aren't you?
Well, I'm going to get to that in a minute, but what I was going to say was, what I was going to do was, instead of 6:30 to 8 in the morning, I was going to do 6:30 till 7:30.
Yeah.
And then that half hour, I was going to try talking to people.
I think you should definitely talk to people, because that's not good for you. And also, you should try listening to maybe a bit of Clive Bull or something at night.
Well, the thing is, if I was on my own, I would, but my wife won't have the radio on, you see, so...
Oh, dear. Well, get a little pocket radio and put it with the headphones on and stuff.
Well, yeah, I want to get a little DAB, yeah.
They're good, they are, the little DABs. I bought one for my brother-in-law for Christmas, and they're good. They're quite expensive, I seem to remember, but they're quite nice.
Good to have.
Yeah, definitely.
But the second question was, you said about I've been sort of doing random downloads of the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
But I've now thought, well, I don't know where I am, so I've gone right back, and the earliest you can go back to is the 2nd of January 2006.
Is it 2006? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, because I'm listening to them, it's like, oh, you did one on Loan the Drinking Age for 13 and a half.
Yep.
Smokers, one on getting rid of celebrities that we just don't get.
Yeah.
You know. And I'm listening to them, it's like, yeah, I want to phone in. I can. Is it too late now?
No.
I know it's 17 months, but is it too late now to sort of phone in and just say, oh, Iain, I think yes, that's the best.
Is it too late to phone in on a topic that we did 18 months ago? I need to speak to Chris, the producer. Chris, you heard Contradiction Man's plight there. Is it too late for him to call in on a topic we did 18 months ago?
Well, I think we should recycle our old topics anyway, because I can't think of any new ones.
We have run out of topics.
That's a good point.
Yeah, Contradiction Man, no, listen, anything you hear on the... And this goes for anyone, actually. If you're listening to podcasts of the old shows, I feel a feature coming on. If you're listening to podcasts of the old shows and there's something you really, really want to say about those contentious topics we used to do with heartfelt passion in the old days, then certainly give us a call and we can reignite those arguments.
Well, I would say the date of the podcast, and people can either listen back and then download...
Oh, no! I know what we do! I know! Record this, Chris, and send it to Mr. Lloyd, because I'm about to do a little bit of what is known as bum licking. We're going to have an Iain Lee book club, right? But it won't be books we do, it'll be classic Iain Lee shows. And so each week we'll say, right, OK, if you're a member of the Iain Lee podcast book club, what we're going to do is we're going to look at, I don't know, the 15th of April 2006, and we're going to be listening to that and talking about the topics that are in that show. So, your project over the weekend is to listen to that show, and then from Monday to Friday, you can phone in and talk about that show. Now, that's good. Now, we're going to do this, we're going to start doing this from next week, OK, because it needs a bit of preparation. This is brilliant, Contradiction Man, you're a genius.
Oh, this is clicking,
This is clicking. So, if you want to become a part of the Iain Lee Podcast Book Club, what you need to do, first of all, you need to go to This is brilliant. This is actually brilliant.
This is going to bring in money, because people are now going to have to subscribe.
Oh, I don't get any of the money, but it will. Go to lbc.co.uk, go to the LBC Plus page, and just subscribe. It's only, if you get 6 months, I think it's only a couple of quid a month, so it's not very much at all. So do that this week, and also send me an email to Iain at lbc.co.uk and mark it Podcast Book Club. And then what we'll do is we'll put you all in... This is going to be fantastic. We'll put you all in a sort of mail out, and we'll mail out little snippets of information about the shows that we're going to be looking at and stuff like that.
Wicked.
Contradiction Man, you're a legend, mate. Thank you for that.
Thank you, mate. You take care.
Cheers, fella. Bye-bye.
See ya.
I genuinely mean that. We're going to do that. We're going to start the Iain Lee Podcast Book Club, OK? So what you need to do is you need to go and subscribe to the LBC podcast, LBC Plus, and you can not only get my shows, but you can get everybody else's shows as well. So it's well worth doing. A couple of quid a month ain't nothing at all. Go and do that. Send me an email saying that you've subscribed to that and that you want to be part of the Podcast Book Club. And then every week we're going to pick a show that you need to listen to over the weekend, and we'll come back that week. It's good, isn't it? That is good. We'll come back that week and we will discuss it, OK? So send me an email, Iain at lbc.co.uk. We'll speak to Betty after these. Because I think that when we do get taken over, that'll keep me in with the new... So welcome back. We've just seen there are 409 podcasts of my shows on the LBC Plus page, and when we get to the 500th, we're going to have a party, and we may invite some people in to record. We'll invite some listeners in, some members of the Podcast Book Club into the studio as we record... I'm wheezy. A special 500th podcast, OK? So that's something to look forward to. If you want to take part, send me an email, subscribe to the podcast, and from next week, or maybe the week after, we'll have a special podcast book club. Betty, sorry about that. I was having an idea.
Well, the news is coming on now.
Well, you got 3 minutes.
Oh, 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Well, you said yesterday you had a roast. Now you're back to not eating today.
I've eaten terribly today. Cupcakes and chocolate. That's not good.
That's not good for you.
It's not good for me, I know.
No.
No.
And Chris is going to send me a CD of the play,
Yep.
and also my mug that I won.
Now, did we find a mug for Betty in the end, Chris? Because he was looking for a mug today, Betty, and I promise you that was the case. Did you find one?
Yeah, but it'd been used.
Do you mind a used one?
No.
There we go. Well, I saw him with it today, and we'll send that off at some point later on in the week.
Yeah, when you send me my, my address.
Oh, yeah, when you don't send it off until I've written a little letter to go with it, because I need to send some bits and pieces in there for Betty.
Yeah.
I will do all that. I'll put all the bits, all the stuff that you want in there. How's everything else with you, Betty? All right?
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, you had a good day today?
Yes.
Oh, like that, is
the
it?
Same.
Yeah.
Poured and poured. There's no tennis at Wimbledon, only a little bit.
Oh, I don't like the tennis stuff. I find it dull. Although I do like watching. In the olden days, what did the lady tennis players wear? Because nowadays they're wearing like sexy porn outfits.
Oh, I know. Well, Billie Jean King always wore little shorts.
But what did the ladies wear?
Yeah, Yeah, Billie Jean.
Oh, she was a lady. Yes, of course.
Yeah, she was.
Billie Jean is not my son. Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they used to wear nice dresses. And,
Yeah, dresses.
Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it? But now they're dressed up like tarts.
Oh, honestly, it's awful.
Yeah, the ball was certainly out this afternoon.
Well,
Huh?
I like Federer, but he was supposed to be playing because he's won last year.
Yeah.
But of course, it was pouring with rain.
But why don't they put a roof over Wimbledon? That's what I don't
Well,
understand. Then they could play all the
This
time.
is what I've said.
Yeah.
They charge all that money,
Yeah.
all that money for strawberries and cream. All those years they could have put a roof over.
Have you ever been to Wimbledon?
No.
I went once. It was all right. I don't really like tennis. I went once, and then that evening I went to
tennis and cricket.
Beverly Craven concert. Cricket?
Hmm?
Cricket?
Yeah, I
No.
love cricket.
Any sport that lasts longer than 2 days is not a sport.
Oh, it's wonderful. The Ashes. Oh.
Supposing Ian Botham came round right now.
Hmm?
Would you?
What?
With Ian Botham?
Well, he doesn't play anymore now.
Well, but would you play with him if he if he bowled you over?
Yeah.
Would you let him put his leg before your wicket? That doesn't. No, I don't mean that. That's. We'll ignore that. Betty, I've got to go. Thank you for that, love.
Okay.
Bye bye. There we go. 0870 9090 973. Speak to I don't know someone after this, innit? Oh, the emails are coming in thick and fast. The podcast book club is growing and growing. If you missed it, we'll put something up on the LBC website. But basically, we're going to start a book club for podcasts. You need to subscribe to the LBC Plus podcast service, which is it's a couple of quid a month or something like that. And you can do that at lbc.co.uk. Then you need to send me an email at ian@lbc.co.uk saying, yes, I want to be part of the book club. And then every week we're going to pick one podcast show from the last 18 months, listen to it over a weekend, and then come back and discuss it over the week. Fantastic. If that doesn't keep me in with the new bosses, I don't know what will. For goodness sakes. Chris has just nipped off for a second, but you can call in. Oh, hang on, let's just take this one. Yes, line 4, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, hello, Ian.
Are you the lady that's been sent to us from Angels?
No.
Oh, it's Jackie from Beckenham.
I'm not in Beckenham anymore, I'm in Essex.
It's Jackie from Essex.
Yeah. Listen, Ian.
Yes, boss.
I can't get LBC in Essex, not even on DAB.
Well, the DAB is straight. Do you know what? Right, my mum, who lives just outside Slough, on her bedside radio, she can get LBC on the DAB, and on her little stereo that I bought her a few months ago, she can't get LBC on the DAB.
Right. Well, I can't get it on both, so I'm in Tendring in Essex.
You're in where?
Tendring.
Well, you need to move.
Tending.
Well, you need to move.
Well, I can't because a certain legal situation that I'm in.
Okay, well, let's say no more about that. Let's say no more about that. Well, you have to get the podcast.
Well, I could if I was allowed to have the internet on my own laptop. But they won't let me.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I'm in a new residential one.
Okay. Well, Jackie, I don't know what to say then. Maybe you're going to have to listen. Where are you? Essex?
Yeah, Tendring in Essex.
Well, maybe you're going to have to listen to, like, BBC Radio Essex or something, which I know for a fact is a load of old pony.
You're telling me. I heard some of it and I thought, oh, yuck.
Oh, awful, awful. Yeah. Oh, the BBC local radio stations are, oh, dearie me.
Yeah, they're dreadful.
Generally dreadful. You'll find a couple of, good shows every now and then. Like, Danny Baker does a good show. I'm a big fan of his. Tommy Boyd does a good... On different ones. But the majority of the programmes on the BBC show stations are rubbish.
Yeah, a bit cack.
A bit cack. But, so,
yeah,
Jackie...
I can just about manage to get Talk Sports on.
Oh, dear. Oh, well, you can't win them all, can you?
No, you
Jackie,
can't.
I'm sorry I can't help. Maybe try a different radio, because sometimes... but I don't know. Sorry, love.
But I miss obviously because I'm from, London and, I've got to have something from London to remind me of London. I'm homesick.
Real life, real London, innit?
Yeah. Well, real life... Oh, never mind. I was going to say something, but I thought, no, better off it.
Yeah, well done for thinking better of it. I'm getting... You probably haven't heard then that we're starting an LBC podcast book club.
Are you?
Oh, yeah, I just thought of it just now. Contradiction Man helped me come up with the idea.
Yeah.
And already, I've had stat loads of emails asking to join it. This is going to be an absolute winner.
Oh, it should be.
Oh, look, something's happened there.
Egg pie and chips boy. Does he agree with it?
Does who, what, where?
Egg pie and chips boy. Does he agree?
Egg pie and chips boy. He's probably in bed right now, I would have thought.
Oh, yeah, I think so. But I suppose he would agree with it just the same.
He better agree with it or he's going to get a boot up the backside.
Yeah, and tell him that from me if he doesn't.
All right, Jackie, listen, I've got to go.
Okay, then, Ian.
Take care, love.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. We could have kept her on the line for the rest of the show and let her hear it. Never mind. Oh, I see, look, you're doing something. You're almost opened that folder. Chris, it would be quicker for me just to do it when I log on. That's the thing.
Just trying to be helpful.
Well, but you're being helpful is actually... Give me that mouse. Give me the mouse back.
You can have the mouse.
Well, let go of it. Let go of it. Well, stop it then. Let's go. Ian, can I be a member of the podcast book club, boys? Oh, look at this. I don't think that's the real contradiction, man. Is it? No, it's not. That's not his name. What's this? Oh, Shonen Knife. Yeah, I'm aware of the Shonen Knife. Yeah, they're good man. Right, sorry, whittering on. Let's go to Ian. Hello, Ian.
Hello, Ian. How are you?
I'm fine.
Ian, you know your digestive system?
I do know it, yes.
You don't look after it very well by the sounds of things.
I treat it as though it's a dying puppy.
Well, can I try and help you improve that?
Please do.
Well, you know you were talking about the little pots of things earlier on.
Yes, apparently that... I think I heard Dr. Chris on This Morning saying they don't do you any good, but I could be wrong. I don't want to do the man a disservice.
Well, you can get the same benefit from just natural yoghurt from what you get in one of those, and it's better for you.
Oh, yeah.
But also, what's your first headache when you get up in the morning?
What?
Or the afternoon. You know, when you get up, your first problem of the day, what is it? After feeding the cat?
First problem of the day is just the pain and unbearable hideousness of existence.
After that one, then?
Just tiredness.
Yeah, all right, then. What about what to have for breakfast?
Oh, okay, yeah, what to have for breakfast, yeah.
Well, you should get a big pot of that natural yoghurt. Have you got a blender?
No, listen, I do. You're going to tell me to make fruit smoothies in the blender, aren't you?
Yeah.
And I do that. I go through things of doing that. But I'm glad you called, because this has been on my mind. Which is the good yoghurt to get? Because there's yoghurt...
Just the natural yoghurt.
Is it the bio yoghurt, though?
Yeah, it's natural Greek yoghurt. You can get that, or you can get bio yoghurt. It only costs about 50p.
But now you're saying natural, you put the word Greek in there, and that's a different kind of yoghurt.
Yeah, but that's only... Well, it's still the same. Natural yoghurt has got the same goodness in it as those little pots of Bifida digestivum or whatever it is.
But then some yoghurt isn't, like, live yoghurt.
Yeah, well, you need live yoghurt.
So it's
and
got
live natural yoghurt is what you need.
So I'm looking for the words live, natural, bio, or Greek.
Yes.
Okay.
Or if you can get all of them in one, then you'll be laughing.
Then you got a super yoghurt, and then
but
make
also, how to improve it even more though? I mean, what do you just put dry, just warm fruit, or is it?
I
cold?
tell you what I put inside my smoothie. I put some banana in there, then I put some strawberry in there, then I put some blueberry in there. Sometimes I add some oats and honey too.
That sounds nice.
It sounds good, doesn't it? I'm a little calypso.
But you should freeze it though, Ian. Use frozen fruit.
What?
Use frozen fruit, and it's so much more refreshing.
But the frozen fruit isn't as good as fresh fruit.
No, but you get fresh fruit, chop it up, and freeze it.
But then you lose some... Oh, my mouth is watering.
You don't lose anything.
Of course you do. You lose some of the goodness.
You don't.
Of course you
put
do.
it straight in a bag, and you're freezing it, and then you're taking it out of the freezer in one lump, chopping it up, and putting it in a blender.
But why freeze it if I have it fresh?
Yeah, but a warm smoothie's not very nice, is it?
Well, no, but then I put some ice in there. I've got an ice maker in my fridge.
Oh, have you?
Oh, yes, I got one of those.
Yeah,
Swish.
but anyway, you should try it with frozen fruit, but also you should get down a health food shop and get a packet of... Have you got a pen?
Yes, I've got a pen. Oh, actually, I'm going to write it in my diary, so go on.
Goji and flaxseed.
What?
Goji, G-O-J-I.
Yeah.
/ flaxseed, F-L-A-X.
Yeah.
Seed.
Yeah.
And it's milled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I see you falling asleep. But
I'm writing it down. And what is that going to do?
There's another one called sunflower and pumpkin seed. If you put a spoonful each of that in it as well,
yeah,
you'll give all your body great amino acids and all the goodness it needs.
Are there two P's? Is it pumpkin or pumpkin?
P-U-M-P, yeah.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Like Rupert Pupkin.
Yeah, no.
Have you seen that film?
No.
King of Comedy?
Oh, King of Comedy? No, I haven't seen
it. Oh, it's good, man. Robert De Niro. It's brilliant. One of his best films ever. I mean, he plays this kind of weird stalker who stalks Jerry Lewis. It's a good film. All right, Ian, do you know, I will have a look at that, mate.
You should have a go. And it'll sort your digestive system out and it'll keep you very regular.
I nearly. I'm not going to tell that story because it's too lavatorial. But I had problems yesterday. But we'll leave it there.
Yeah, but you'll have none of them once you start taking.
Thank you, Ian. Good lad. I'm going to mime it to you, Chris, because I went to the. I'm not going to say it on the air 'cause it's too lavatorial. But I went to the toilet yesterday.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Yeah, and it.
Really?
Yeah, I had to break it up.
Yeah. Wow.
0870 9090 973. Look at this. This is actually going to work. Look at this. Hang on a second. I've got 15 people already who want to be in the book club. We've just come up with the idea. This is fantastic. We'll write a little thing for the website as well and get it all up there. And
why don't you just rename the Yasser folder as the book club folder?
Well, because I don't know. Well, how do I rename? I can't do it on here.
Oh.
Maybe I can. Book club folder. Oh, I didn't need to put the word folder there. No, it didn't work.
Oh.
Samantha.
Hello, darling. How are you?
Oh, every time a name Samantha comes up, I think it's going to be Samantha from Earl's Court. But sadly, she's no longer with us.
All the best people are called Samantha. You know?
Samantha's. I tell you what, Samantha is one of the sexiest names because Samantha, it's quite. It's like the woman from Bewitched, but then Sam is like, oh, a girl with a boy's name.
All my friends call me Sam, and my family. I don't even know why I'm saying this live on air. My family call me Mance.
Mance.
Mance, which is the middle syllable, because when I was a baby, my brother couldn't pronounce Samantha, so he called me Mance, and it kind of stuck.
Mance is nice, but I like this is kind of perfect. Girls with boys' names, though, I don't know why, but it does it for me.
It works. Yeah.
Like Jamie, Sam, Terry with an I.
Yeah.
Dave. It does.
With an I.
Yeah, it does something for me. Anyway, Mance, what can I do for you?
That's stuck, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
But, well, I must apologise because I've only switched the radio on the last quarter of an hour or so, and I'm sure I've missed loads of really good stuff. And I
not tonight.
apologise for not missing the whole show. I'm not listening to the whole show.
Yes.
And also, how did you get on with your cleaner? I never heard back.
Oh, well, no, do you know what? I'll tell this. Last week, I booked a cleaner after much deliberation. She was going to come last Thursday at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
At 1:30, she hadn't turned up. I phoned up the agency. I booked a cleaner. No, you didn't, sir. Yes, I did. No, if you'd have booked it, it would be written down on this bit of paper.
Oh, you're joking.
And I said,
no.
do you not think that maybe you could have made a mistake? Oh, no, sir, we never make mistakes. We had an argument, and she said...
She said that?
Yeah, we never make mistakes, right? And I'm furious.
No.
And we had an argument, and she says, so if you're going to argue, I'm going to put the phone down. I went, OK. And through gritted teeth, Mance, and I hate myself for doing this, I said, can I book a cleaner with you then, please? And I booked a cleaner with them!
No, let me tell you something. This is something my dad told me. People that claim they don't make mistakes don't actually do anything.
Yeah. What? I'm going along with that, so it makes sense. Yes.
Yeah, it's true. People that don't claim they don't make mistakes never actually do anything.
Yeah. So anyway, they then phoned up. I then spoke to them the next day, and the woman said, "Oh, actually, no, you did book it. You booked it through me, right? So they've lied already." And then she says, "But I tried to call you 4 times, and your phone is always switched off. But I left you 2 voice messages." And I said, well, I don't want to be rude, but you didn't leave voice messages on either my home or my mobile. Yes, I did, sir. I don't want to be funny, but you didn't. Sir, I'm not going to argue with you. Oh, Jesus. So I had to phone them up today, because I'm meeting the cleaner tomorrow morning, and then she's coming on Thursday.
Right.
And because I'm really nervous that the cleaner is going to clean the toilet with my toothbrush. So I'm now sucking up to them, and I was all like this morning, oh, I'm terribly sorry to call you at such short notice. I do hope this is... Would you be able... Could you possibly... And I felt like an idiot. I've let myself down, man.
Oh, darling, I'm so sorry to hear that.
But
I was full of high hopes.
But listen on Thursday, because... listen on Friday, because I will have had the cleaner. Matt, I've got to go, because I'm late for the travel.
All right, darling, see you later.
Bye-bye. Sorry about that, Karen.
Oh, that's all right. I was just reading an email from the Beard Liberation Front.
Oh, yeah? Are you a beard to someone?
Well, Gunter's got a beard. My partner, Gunter's got a beard.
Oh, then are you his beard? Is that what you're saying?
No, what's that mean? When you use the word like that, I don't know. What's that mean? Are you his beard?
Are you his beard?
Are you his beard? What's that mean? Are you his bird, maybe? Do you mean that? Have you got an accent or something?
No, I'm asking.
Are you his beard?
Your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Are you his beard?
Are you his beard? No.
Well, when you find out what that means, you can come back and hate me. But let's have the travel now, shall we?
Okay. If you...
Send your emails to ian@lbc.co.uk if you want to join the podcast book club. We'll come up with a better name, maybe like Pod Club or something. I don't know. We'll come up with something. I think someone suggested that. I'm not sure. Cut the music. Good lad. It's Mary in Camden.
Right. I got you last night, but it was a bit late.
Yes, we haven't spoken to you properly for ages.
They said I should go to rehab, and I said, yeah. So that's why. But anyway.
Is everything all right in that department?
Oh, yeah.
Good work.
Fine. Still dry.
So, am I allowed to ask how long?
Getting on for 6 months now.
Well, then, fantastic. Well done, you.
Yes.
Key rings and
Right.
claps and hugs, yes.
I saw you. I keep finding you in various places. This is entertainment. You were in the Law of the Playground.
Oh, that's well old, yeah.
Is that well old? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very good. Now, did you have school dinners or a packed lunch?
I was packed lunch for most of it, then right towards the end I switched to the school dinners when my mum couldn't be bothered to make it.
They seem to be on about your digestive system.
There's a lot of talk, and I've not brought the subject up of my guts today. Normally I do, but
What's up with your guts, isn't it?
nothing. It's fine. I'm just eating.
Lean, aren't you?
I've just had 10. Mr. Lloyd, the boss, walked past there, and he said, "Oh, Ian, are you all right? You've lost a lot of weight." And I don't think have I lost weight, Chris. Really?
Well, you're lean. I mean, you're always talking about even nicknames at school. You know.
Still got that.
Lean.
Well, I always used to be really skinny until I turned 31. So about 3 years ago, then suddenly I was like really painfully skinny. I look back on pictures of me and it looks like I'm ill.
Right, nicknames you had at school as well.
Lanky.
You know, Law of the Playground.
Oh, you were still talking about the programme. I thought we were actually having a conversation.
Lanky,
Okay.
you said that, yeah. You were called Lanky and you were called...
I'm on Sky on Thursday.
Oh, again, what, Lost?
No, Las Vegas.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that sounds nicer.
It wasn't. It was horrible. But never mind.
Oh, it's a repeat, is it?
No, it's a never-before-seen footage of me in Las Vegas.
Oh,
yes.
I see.
Yes, I see.
Right, now, so, well, you should get sort of like, you wouldn't want to be plump anyway. I mean, you're a sort of person that could go around, you could eat as much as you like and never put on weight.
I can't anymore. I used to be able to do that, and now I can't do that at all.
What?
What you just said.
Well, eat as much as you like.
Yes.
That's just nervous energy you're burning up, aren't you?
I don't have any nervous energy. I'm filled with lethargy.
No, I wouldn't
Yes.
think so.
Well, I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you. I'm wearing a hat. I'm never taking it off again. Seriously, I'm never taking this hat off.
Keeps in the heat, anyway.
It certainly keeps in the heat. I sleep in. Have you ever slept in a hat before?
No.
I like those. I tell you what I want to get. I love hats. I got loads of hats at my home that I like wearing. And I want to get one of those wee willy winkies.
Oh, they're nice.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, they're good.
Have you ever had a wee willy winky?
No.
I'd love to get one.
Rather large. What?
What? Yes, okay.
I say rather large hat, wee really winky.
Yes, I've got a nightshirt.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, very good. Think of the Victorian age.
I've got a nightshirt. It's good. I'm a big fan of the nightshirt. Although you wash them once and they shrink ridiculously. So.
Really? I couldn't. A nightshirt. And...
Get a nice nightshirt from John Lewis, and all I need now is a wee willy winky, and I'll be sorted in bed.
Right.
Yeah.
And a candle.
A little candle and a little.
You know, with
holder.
that you carry in one of these. You know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go out singing. Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right then. I did like the Law of the Playground, and it's quite a long program. You're in it quite a lot, aren't you?
If anyone missed it, all it is, it's one of these talking head shows where it's lots of people, some comedians and some people you've never heard of, talking about stuff that used to have at school, like
the Law of the Playground.
Law of the Playground. So it'll be like games. It'll be like the word Joey. It would be like nicknames and stuff like that.
Yeah, and you were talking about the 3 M's last night, and I thought this woman was saying, "What's the 3 M's? The triple M's or something?" And you came up with something like the triple M's, and she was saying, "Well, what is the triple M's?"
When?
Last night.
Oh, on the wireless.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you were saying something about they follow and. You made up something that you would do in the Law of the Playground, like games, you know, like a game type.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mary, you've lost me, but that's never a problem.
Well, lost me at the moment.
Take care, love.
Anyway, I went to rehab and I said, yeah.
It's always good. It's always good. Thank you for that, Mary. Good luck with that. Habiba.
Hello, Ian. How are you?
I'm all right, boss. It's good to have you a regular caller again, like them old days.
Well, I only called yesterday today because, you know, I don't like the new timings, but there's no point complaining about it because Lloyd and Hooker aren't going to do nothing about it.
No. Anyway, listen, you know that Yasser might be coming in as a regular...
Don't do it to yourself. Why? Why?
Well,
So he can sit there and threaten you again?
Well, all he needs to do, because he did try and get me the sack, even though he denies it, all he needs to do is phone up, admit that he tried to get me the sack. We'll come up with some...
You don't need Yasser, you've got Verinda.
No, Yasser, but I want Yasser to come in the studio and have a weekly 15-minute slot.
He's too sensitive.
But he needs to call me up. And Yasser, I know that you're listening, and you've been sending me emails, and we can discuss this, but you've got to phone up and discuss it, otherwise
You've got to be a man to come on the radio.
You've got to be... well, you should know, yes. No.
The thing is, he's bottling out of it all the time. He used to ring up regularly. And take it on the chin.
Yes.
Yeah. Listen, I think I might have found a flaw with your book club podcast thing.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Well, I'm a little bit worried. You're going to get inundated with loads of emails when people hear this, especially when they listen back to the podcast. And half of them won't be able to join in.
Hang on a second.
I've taken a poll on the chin.
It took me 5 minutes to work that out. Yes. Oh, so
when you ring up, when you want people to kind of listen to a podcast and then review it the following day or whenever, half the people aren't going to do it. It's not going to work here.
Why are they not going to do it? If they've signed up to the pod club,
they didn't do it with the correspondence. Only very few did. Annabelle.
Oh, yeah.
Was that it?
Annabelle?
Yes.
She's talking about you.
Who is? Oh gosh,
Isn't that weird? That's happening a lot this evening. A caller mentioned someone, and that caller is on the line at the same time.
That's spooky, Ian.
It is spooky.
I've been having... No, it's fine, Annabelle. It's lovely to hear you. I was just saying that, at least you did your job well as a correspondent, but will people who are signing up to this podcast book club thing actually take it seriously and call in and review it? I don't think they will. If you have loads of emails, you're just going to end up deleting them and scrapping it, I reckon, so don't even start...
Oh, I seriously think this is going to be a money-spinning enterprise that's going to keep me... long after my contract ends in May of next year.
Yeah, see, now Joe's going to ring up. If you said money spinning, he's going to ring up wanting to get his little...
Oh, Mr. Lee, all I need is your bank details.
That's a very good impression, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, the other thing is,
Yes, boss.
before you cut me off, is your maid thing. If they've already made a mistake by stating that you didn't actually ring up and book a thing, and if they're going to make a mistake like that, they'll never take responsibility should something go wrong or go missing in your home.
Habiba, I know I've done the wrong... I know it.
Well, you've booked it now, but let that be a lesson to you. Do not use them again.
I will let that be a lesson. Thank you, Habiba.
All right, take care.
Take care, love. Bye-bye. Hello, Annabelle.
Hello, Ian.
It's all the old favourites are calling in. This is like This Is Your Life or something.
Well, I've been trying to call in, but I haven't been getting through.
What? Why not?
Well, I phoned a couple of nights ago.
Yeah.
And it was at 9 o'clock.
That would have been a Saturday.
No, it wasn't a Saturday.
Well, that's a couple of nights ago. Oh, okay, right.
And I was calling, and nobody picked up, and I was really upset.
Oh. Well, don't take it personally. We were quite busy. Oh, no, that was a Thursday. That was the night we didn't have any callers, I think.
Didn't talk to anybody.
Didn't talk to anyone, so don't take that personally.
Betty once,
Yeah, we had a couple of callers, but not... If you missed last Thursday's show, it was a treat, and I would recommend going to listen to it, yes.
So you're planning to get Yasser in?
If he calls up, then yeah. If he calls up, then I'm sure we can sort it out, yeah.
I think I'll be a much better feature.
Well, he'll be better, but for the wrong reasons. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying.
Well, why do you want him if he's going to try and get you the sack? Putting your job on the line.
Because that would be quite fun. I think if he calls up, we can come to some form of agreement and we'll sort it out. But don't worry.
You know what Yasser's like?
Yeah, he's a muppet.
Yeah. Sorry, I got a really bad throat.
Why? What have you been doing? Shouting a lot?
I don't think so. I just have hay fever and it's driving me mad.
Hay fever? But you can't have hay fever when it's pouring with rain and it's dark and it's grey. It's like night time out there.
I don't know, I'm a bit of a hypochondriac.
Oh, well, it's the best way to be honest. It's the only way to be.
Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking, oh no, I've got heartburn, I've got this, I've got that.
And I've got to go because I've got creepy Rick on the line.
Who?
Yeah, he's a horrible, weird bloke who wants me to adopt him.
Oh, please don't.
No, I won't. Annabelle, see you later.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Yeah, what do you want?
Hi, Ian.
Hi, Rick.
I've got nothing to say tonight, yeah. But I just want to be on the show. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, I was reading up on I was doing search on the internet today, yeah?
Yes.
And it says that you and Chris are the same person. Is this true?
Yes, it is true. We are the same person.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Well, thanks for calling, Rick.
Yeah, that's so, yeah.
Yeah. Best call of the night. 0870 90 90 973. We'll have more of your calls after the latest LBC News.
If you work in a...
I don't get a cut of the profit. Any profit that's made from this podcast club, I ain't going to get. It's going to go to Global Radio. Okay, 0870 9090 973. It's the last 30 minutes of the show, and it's not been particularly innovative or creative, but it's been a solid, entertaining radio show. And you know what? Sometimes that's all you can ask for. Oh, hey lads, it's Missy. You.
Cooey.
Cooey. You're right. Oh, hang on a minute. Whoa, do that. Can you do that noise again?
Good evening.
Oh, I thought there was a cheeky giggle laugh.
Oh, there was, but I can't do it again.
That was good. That was like a proper girl's laugh. That's like a horrible bloke's laugh. Oh, and that's like a dirty dead man's laugh.
I won't do it again.
No, don't. What do you want?
What do I want? I
Can you do a posh voice?
I could try for you, but it wouldn't be right.
Oh, that's really good, because we know, regular listeners know, you're as common as muck. And, and that is... Do that again.
This is my phone voice, and I have to use it at work.
Oh, I quite like that. That's good.
You like it?
Yeah, I do like it, yes.
Shall I continue the rest of the call like this?
Do the call in your posh voice, Missy.
Okay, right. I can't understand why people get nervous when they ring you.
Actually, go back to your common voice, please.
I don't like it.
No, I don't. But do you not? Because I get nervous when I phone other radio shows, and it's quite a common phenomenon, to be honest.
Is that because you don't know what they're going to hit you back with? It's the unknown.
It's partly because it's... first of all, I don't like making phone calls anyway. I hate phone calls.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really enjoy them. And I suppose it's because it's out of my control completely. They're, in charge of it. But I don't know. It's something that I can't explain. Also, look, I've got an email saying, you have nice socks. It's something that I can't explain. I can't justify it, but I just get really anxious, sometimes unbearably so, making phone calls.
Okay, well, I don't feel nervous talking to you. It's confidence, isn't it?
Well, but, I don't get that nervous when I'm phoning up, I don't know, the bank or...
Well, I was going to say that next. I mean, when you call something, I don't know, gas people and bank, like you've said...
Yeah.
It's not a problem, is it?
I get anxious and I pace up and down, but I don't get that intense feeling of nausea and nervousness.
Okay, but ringing radio stations is in case you muff it up.
It's not even because of it muffing up. I don't know. I can't explain why it is, but it's just... I get shaky legs, I get a really nervous stomach, I lose my breath, and I get all breathy, and I'm like... another thing is... and I've done, I phone up radio stations a lot. What I need to do is I've got a load of calls that I used to make to LBC and to Mike Stickin and all these people. I need to put them up on a website
Mike Stickin?
Mike Stickin.
That's not his real name.
It was not his real name, but that's what everyone called him, Mike Stickin. You love Mike Stickin, yeah.
Okay, what's his real name?
His real name was Mike Dickin, but he's dead now, sadly, but everyone would say, you love Mike Stickin.
Okay.
He was good. He was a real grumpy old sod, but was brilliant for it. And I used to phone him up and just kind of just wind him up terribly. Oh, terribly.
You know what we should do?
Yeah.
You should do. You should encourage callers that have never called in just to do it. Get over, because once they've done it once, after they'll think, what's the point in worrying? And
they won't.
A piece of tea,
If they're like me, they won't think that, though. They'll think, oh, my God, that was the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done. I'm never doing that again.
Well, if you've got a subject that they can talk about, then encourage them to do it, not just random.
You want me to do subjects?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, come on, let's help these people, Ian. Come on.
There we go. There's a picture of you and your socks been sent to me. Hang on.
I've got it here. You've seen it.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Who sent it?
Angelo, who's a little bit pervy.
Who's that?
Yeah, I don't know. Angelo's a little bit pervy.
Angelo, reveal yourself.
You've revealed yourself. That front door isn't going to hold anything. I could kick that down. Anyway, Missy, listen, thank you for that.
Okay, no problem. Bye.
Bye-bye. There we go. It's Sam in the Hampstead.
Hi, Ian. How are you?
I'm all right, Sam. What can I do for thee?
Well, I met a bloke you used to work on the 11 o'clock show with last week, Robert Popper.
Oh, yeah. Where did you meet him?
You remember the Channel 4 radio thing you did a while ago? Remember?
The Channel 4 radio thing?
Soho.
Oh, in Soho?
Yeah, no, not in Soho, in Notting Hill.
In Notting Hill? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, anyway. It happened last week, and he was there.
All right.
I met him, and he was a really nice guy. Anyway, I gave him my wrong email address.
Oh.
So I was wondering if you're A, still in contact with him, and B, have his...
I am still... Do you know, I saw him maybe a couple of months ago. Barry from Watford was doing a show, and I saw him there. He was with Peter Serafinowicz. Because you know he's in Look Around You and all of that.
Yeah.
And you've read the Robin Cooper book.
Yeah, but Time Waster book.
Time Waster books, and he's got a new book out.
Yeah, the diary.
Which there was a book launch of it, and I think the book launch has just happened. I was going to try.
It has.
It has happened. I've missed that. Well, yeah, I do have his email address, but I can't really give it.
Really?
Yeah, not really.
Okay.
But I would. He is very approachable. I would suggest.
No, I know he's a lovely bloke. And no, I spoke to him.
Yeah.
And he was just like, yeah, I'll email you.
Yeah.
I know I gave him the wrong email address.
Well, why did you do that, you muppet?
Because I just got the @hotmail bit.
Oh.
Just completely. Is there any chance you could pass on my email address to
Well,
him?
do you know, I don't really see him very often. I tell you what, if you send your details to shindiggery @hotmail.co.uk.
Is that a joke?
No.
Oh, really? Okay, fine.
SHINDIGGERY
DIGGERY
@hotmail.co.uk.
Okay, yeah.
And I will pass it on to him, but I can't guarantee he'll get in touch. Another thing you should do is go to the Robin Cooper website.
Yeah, no, there isn't really one. I've just looked at it.
There is? Oh, is there not? There was one in the past.
No, it just goes to like BBC and.
Like I say, if anyone doesn't know, you probably don't know what you're talking about. Go out tomorrow. You can get it for like £6 now or something. Go and get the Robin Cooper, the Time Waster Letters.
Yeah.
It is one of the funniest books I've ever read. Basically, it's this dude, and he writes these pointless, surreal, nonsense letters to all of these companies. Saying like to the British Darts Association, saying I've designed a new darts board, which is much better, and he prints the letters and the replies and all of the correspondence, and it's just fantastic. You can read it in a day. You know, it's.
Have you read the one about his pet boar? And he writes to Magnets Limited, saying, Magnets got all these properties. Can they cure my boar's depression? And then Magnets Limited write back and said, you've been misinformed. We sell kitchens.
We sell kitchens.
Yeah.
There's a good one where he has a new water device or something, and he writes to the Water Authority saying he wants to come and demonstrate it, but he needs a tank that'll hold 50,000 litres of water.
Exactly.
And it's just, it's nonsense, and some of them are better than others, but it's absolutely brilliant.
So that's SHINDIGGERY.
If you do that, and I'll forward it on to him, saying that, I don't know if I've got his email address in...
But you have contacts, so you could probably find him if you wanted.
Do you know, I might have his phone number, so I'll send him a text.
Amazing. Thank you very much.
Cheers, fella.
Cheers.
Bye-bye. There we go. The Robin Cooper books really are worth checking out. You can get them for a few quid, and they're just a delight to read on the tube. Julian!
Hi, Ian.
Hey, Julian.
Hi, I'm a first-time caller. I'm a bit, you said about being nervous and stuff.
Have you got the nerves?
Yeah, a little bit.
Have you got the shaky leg?
No, I've got that tummy feeling.
Oh, well then the tummy feeling, that's not so bad. That means you'll be alright with it. If you had the shaky leg, then that'll be it. You'd be lost forever. But you'll get better as you keep calling in.
Yeah, because before I just rang like 3 times and then put the phone down because I couldn't do it.
Oh yeah, no, listen, man, you're not... a lot of people go through that, and some people go, what? But it's just making a phone call. What's the... But a lot of people are freaked out by it.
Anyway,
it's weird.
I've been listening for about a month now, and
Yes.
I think your show's brilliant.
Hey, nice one, man, thank you.
Anyway, your new podcast thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think it's all good and everything, but what do kids do, like your kids' listeners? Because they haven't got credit cards, have we?
Well, you have to then persuade your parents or your guardians to do it for you. Just mow the lawn for a month or something, or clean their cars, and say, if I do that, can you just... sign me up to the podcast. And it's well worth... to be honest, I'm not trying to sell it to a young man or anything like that, because I don't want to rip you off, but it's not a rip-off. It's a couple of quid, and you could then go and download all of my shows to January 2006.
What, just for £2?
It's £2 a month for like 6 months. So it's only a couple of quid, and you can get you can get 409 of my old shows.
Oh, cool.
It's well worth doing.
I haven't been listening for long, but I'd like to listen to those.
Well, do you know what? If you haven't been listening for long, it's worth doing. And, just go and, Mum, I'll clean the windows for a month or something. Do it.
Anyway, I wanted to say something else. You were saying about the roast dinners and stuff.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, my mum's from Yorkshire, and she does the best Yorkshire puddings.
Does she, now, does she make the Yorkshires, or does she use Aunt Bessie's?
She makes them.
Really?
Because, well, I think when your mum used to make them, she probably made them in little, like, single ones, didn't she?
Yeah,
Like round ones.
yeah.
Well, Mama makes a big one and cuts it up.
No, I
and
do
it's
know.
much better.
My nan used to do the big one, and I didn't like the taste of the big one as much as the small ones.
Oh, it's much better.
Oh no, I used to hate it.
Oh, my mum was really good at it, though. She's from Yorkshire.
Is your mum the best cook in the world?
No, but she's, like, really good at that.
Because I always thought that everyone thinks their mum is the best cook in the world just because that's the food they grew up eating.
No, because my mum works really hard. She's a full-time teacher, so
okay.
she works late.
Okay. So who is the best cook in the world then?
My dad.
Oh no, dads can't cook for toffee.
My dad can.
All right then. Well, maybe I'll pop round for dinner one night.
Thanks,
Cheers,
Ian.
Julian. Thanks for that, mate.
See ya.
Call
Bye.
again. There we go. What a lovely young man. John is in the Streatham.
Hello there, Ian. How are you?
I'm fine.
Right, I mean, you're talking about nerves when you're calling a radio show.
Yes.
My solution basically is that I'm not John. I'm not from Streatham.
Yeah. Okie dokie. He thought he got the better of us, but he didn't. I gave you the look, Chris, to say this is Nasty Adam. Ah, dearie me. He beat you. That's 1-0 to Adam against you, but I beat him. So there we go. Well done. What were you thinking, Chris? That was obviously him. What were you thinking?
Because he said his other name was James.
What? What?
He said...
Are you saying that wasn't Nasty Adam?
No.
It was.
Call him back.
I'm going to call him back. Of course he said his other name was James, because he gave you the old triple bluff. And you totally got sucked in.
I don't think so.
But it sounded like Nasty Adam, because he had a really sort of slightly camp, almost homosexual Scottish accent.
More than one people have those.
But it was obviously him. You know it was. Have you got any other calls lined up, mate?
Well, no.
So all we've got is someone who could potentially be Street Kid from Capital Radio phoning up with a prostitute for us. We've got Nasty Adam, who's using 3 pseudonyms to try and get on. That's it. That's all we have to go to.
I've got Spike, who's a 10-year-old kid who wants to talk about the Clive Bulls.
Oh, the actual Clive Bulls as opposed to the real Clive Bull?
Yes.
Okay, that's not brilliant. I don't know what...
We had Betty.
I don't know what to suggest.
Yeah.
I was good on the faders there. It was quick with the faders.
It was very quick,
Yeah.
but we did just lose a caller.
But yeah, it was Nasty Adam. It was definitely Nasty Adam.
I really don't think it was.
But it obviously was, dude.
I'll phone him back in the break.
All right, go on then. But actually do phone him back. Go on, I dare you. I dare you. Travel news now. Here's Karen.
If you need to catch it.
Okay, don't forget Clive Bull's on at 10. Bill Buckley's on at 1. Now, okay. Well, Nasty Adam may have got one over on me, because earlier on we had John from Streatham call up. John?
Hello?
Okay, and I cut you off.
Right. No, I had the whole family around the radio, and they said, well, you said you're going to be on the radio, and they said, I said I was on. They said, no, some Scottish bloke was on, and I didn't know if the line had been sort of, if it was a mistake or something, or I thought you just, quick fire. Did you think I was Nasty Adam?
I thought you were Nasty Adam, yeah.
Now, thanks to that, my spring rolls have got cold, because I was just about to eat them, and Chris called, and now I've got 3 cold spring rolls, and my sort of the whole family are going, you're lying, you said you was going to be on the radio, we've been listening for 5 or 10 minutes after that kid, that little kid from Yorkshire.
Yes,
You know what I mean, who said his mum cooks good.
Yorkshire puddings, yes.
And his dad cooks better. No, my point was my Scottish accent really that impressive?
You did do it again?
Hello there, this is James from Peckham. Am I James from Peckham now? Because this ain't my real voice either.
You're John from Streatham, it says on the screen.
Right, okay. Right, yes, I'm John from... Was my Scottish accent really that impressive?
Your Scottish accent sounded exactly like Nasty Adam.
Because I was once on your show and someone called Romeo, I think it was.
Yeah.
I was sort of arguing with him. You sort of faded into the background and he said, I don't think you're really Scottish, yeah? And I went, no, of course I'm from Scotland. And he said... whereabouts from Scotland are you? And I went, Newcastle, or something along those lines. But was it an impressive...
It's a tough one to pull off, is the Scottish accent.
It's not bad. It's the thing.
Well, I've just got to say, Nasty Adam, if you're listening, that's 1-0 to you.
I think that's 2-0.
Shut up, no, it's 1-1.
But, no, I mean, the point of my call was that apart from calls really late at night, so a few times I called up Mike Mendoza.
Yeah.
I never use my real name, location, or voice. This ain't my real voice, for example.
Well, what's your real voice?
Well, that would I'd get nervous, wouldn't I?
Well, just get nervous for 5 seconds.
Oh, no. Hello there, Ian.
That's not it, is it?
Yeah. But I think Verinda and Alex, they must be the same guy.
Who, the Verinda impersonator?
No, he's not the impersonator, it's Verinda.
Oh, okay. Well, Alex is the Verinda impersonator.
How many are there?
Well, there was the Verinda impersonator, then there was the Verinda impersonator.
Because Verinda's got a really sort of, I don't know, it's like a stream of consciousness speaking. He goes, yeah, safe. And then he goes, yeah, oh.
Have you ever peed in a swimming pool?
My
phone's gone mash up.
Yes.
So he's a bit, but no, this isn't my real voice. Sometimes I drift into my real voice, but it's very confusing. How much of my last call did you get?
What do you mean? How much did we get?
Because I was telling you about the people I've questioned Ken Livingstone. Did you get these parts or not?
No, we didn't get these parts.
Oh, I think I've spoken to Ken Livingstone. I've spoken to Ken Livingstone. I've spoken to religious figures, all under this voice, and it becomes very confusing because they say, "So do you agree with this proposal, John?" And I go, "Wait a minute, I'm not John. Am I James from Peckham, from Streatham?" It's like a whole conversation going.
You're actually mental, aren't you? In the true sense of the word.
But these are the three main voices. I mean, if I do something like, "Hello there, my name is Natalie," obviously not Natalie.
Natalie!
but, I'm saying like, "Hello, my name is John," it becomes a bit, because it's really difficult. You try doing it, you're...
I can't do accents,
no,
I'm awful.
You're what's the one you do? Biggie Smalls, it's your birthday.
It's your birthday, Biggie Smalls.
Can I just ask one question?
Yes.
What's his name? The elderly gentleman, he calls up your show, Clive's show, what's his name?
Barry?
I don't mean to be rude, but is he real or is he an LBC construct?
He is actually real.
Is he real?
I've met Barry, yes, he's a real old man.
No, Ian, no, Betty. No, he speaks. I thought it was like a thing that LBC had made up.
Oh, no, which old man are you talking about? Are you talking about Barry or something else?
No, Barry.
Oh, okay, then why did you just do a really rubbish Frank Spencer? Oh, Betty, I'm in a little bit of trouble with my whoopsies!
No, you once said I was your best ever caller because I phoned up, I think it was as John...
Oh, you phone up and do the... That's when you're James, isn't it?
Sorry?
Is that when you're James?
I've lost count, I really have.
Yeah.
I have about 6 or 7 numbers, and the problem with Agent Chris is now he's found out I use one mobile, and he knows my calls are always rubbish. So he goes, "Okay, I'm going to call you back in a bit," and he calls me up at 2 minutes to 10.
Oh, no, when you were... James is one of my favourite callers.
Oh, thank you, that's the one where I...
I don't know why, but he's one of my favourite callers when he does that.
So it's not Nasty Adam, not Nasty Adam at all. I once did a Nasty Adam impression. I phoned up and I said, "Hello there, Ian, this is Nasty Adam." He is Scottish, right?
Yes, I believe so.
"Hello there, Ian, this is Nasty Adam, and I'm going to kill you and eat your insides. Do you remember this? And I got a friend for you." Hey there, Ian. I mean, I just want to say, I didn't mean a lot to the American people, but I need to get on with my job and sing Paradisi, Paradisi, Hamara.
Hang on a minute, James, John. We got Barry?
The cat's done a whoopsie on the carpet.
Hello there, Barry.
As my mother used to say.
Hello there, Barry.
Is that your Frank Spencer, Barry?
Yes.
It was rubbish.
Ooh, guys and girls.
I thought you weren't real, Barry.
You thought I wasn't real?
Yeah, you can't listen to it in this room because it's take it in the other room. No, take it in the other room.
Yeah, take it in the other room, Barry.
In the other room.
No, I was just telling my family because if you listen in the same room, it gets seven.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
But could I ask?
Yes, they was listening in one room, and I suppose you can't. Now go in the other room. Yeah.
Don't go on, fellas. Don't.
You'd like to tell us about your domestic setup? Fitted kitchen, maybe?
No, there's John from Streatham here. No, I was just wondering.
Oh, it's John. I'm sorry. I had no idea. I thought it was Carol Smiley advising on domestic interiors.
No, it's just because my spring rolls have got a bit cold here because I was just waiting for the call to come through. And that's why I just wanted to ask you whether or not you were actually who you proclaim to be.
Let me have a little look. Yes, I am who I...
Barry, can you do different voices and accents?
Yes.
Go on.
I mean, there's a variety you can do. I mean, you just...
Excuse me, I'm doing an accent.
Silent accent, sorry.
Right. A topical one.
Yes. I tell you, Barry, stay there. We'll give you a second to think about it.
It's an up and under from Hull Kingston Rovers.
What?
Eddie Waring. Eddie Waring.
Who?
Eddie Waring.
Mean anything to you, John?
No, but that means nothing to me. I mean, am I John or am I James? Hello?
Eddie Waring.
Barry, I think we've actually got a bona fide loony. He'd be in the loony bin in your day.
He should be in the loony bin.
I just said that.
Yes.
Hi, you don't... Oh,
Are you, being a Chinaman or something?
I don't think you're allowed to say that.
I don't think you're allowed to say that, no.
Oh, you cut me off another day, Ian. I was going to do a really anti-Bernard Manning joke, and you thought it was going to be risque. It was one of those moments where Agent Chris... And the end, it was just the end. It was... Okay, I'll just say it very briefly.
No, don't say it, because don't say it.
But who thought about the Bernard Matthews name? Was that you or Christina?
No, well, Bernard Matthews' mum did, I guess.
No, you know Christina, you're that girl.
Yeah.
I was just making a nice cup of tea. I might go back to that now.
I think it's a good idea, Barry.
How old are you?
I'll listen to... Pardon?
I think your voice sounds a bit like, what's a Frank Sidebottom, you know?
Yes.
But, yeah, are you...
How old are you, old man?
No, I'm just saying, are you bona fide aged?
Am I bona fide?
Like, you know...
Bona fide? I was making a cup of tea. I don't normally get like that over a cup of tea.
Okay, we're going to leave that there. Right, yeah, thank you very much for that. Okay, lovely. Right. I haven't got time to do this now, Chris, I'm afraid. You've given this to me too late, so you're going to have to... you'll have to give... Yes, Vinny?
Yeah, I want to ask you a question.
Oh, God, yeah, go on.
Is the airport open all hours, or does it have closing time?
What?
Is the airport open all hours, or does it have a closing?
Well, it's open all hours, but the shops aren't open all hours.
But the airport is...
The airport is, but the shops aren't.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's confusing, isn't it? So, if you missed the show today, well, it sounded a lot like this.
Hello, can I talk to Ian?
You're talking to him?
Lovely.
Yes.
Don't do that for the whole show, actually.
I gotta check it works.
Yeah, well, just stop it now, because it's actually quite irritating.
You just said it was really good.
Take your hand off the nose.
You said it was really good.
Take your hand off your nose. Take your hand off your nose! I'm sure you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. I heard you like a little bit of side bottom.
Oh, I love a bit of side bottom.
Are you in bed with Clive Ball now?
No, I'm not in bed with Clive Ball now.
You have got a fetish about Clive Ball.
I've not got a fetish. I think he's one of the greatest broadcasters in this country.
I was flying through the air, and I lost my underwear. I went to Tony Blair to get another pair.
Ian, I'm always nervous when I call you.
I can tell by the fact that you can't string a coherent sentence together.
Well, what you really want to do, I've got an AC/DC adapter that I picked up at the Jiu-Jitsu conference in Bagisaki, and what I actually got, there was a couple of shark-cackers from Tokyo.
I'm going to do a bit of opera now.
Okay, fantastic.
It's Iain Lee on LBC.
Am I still on? Oh, I am. That's a nice surprise.
It's Iain Lee on LBC.
Lara?
Hi.
I haven't got time for you, I'm afraid.
Oh, bye.
Bye. Vinny?
Yeah, I've got a clip for the show.
A clip?
Yeah, Iain Lee, good evening. It's better than watching paint dry.
You are going to get a slap. Idiot. Clive Ball's up next. I'm back tomorrow at 7. Thank you.